Hello, guys. Welcome back to another episode of BBF. I'm sure by this time you guys already know the full form of BBF. I don't need to mention that anymore. And for the Thai viewers, sawadee krab. Welcome to our channel. Well, and before we start off with anything else, I would like to welcome our special guest, Aekavin, right
Hi.
here.
Thank
Before
you
we
for having me
move
on,
on to
guys.
our first topic, I would want
So,
you
mate, how you
to
doing?
introduce yourself.
I'm doing
Let us
fantastic.
know about your team that you support. Stage is yours.
So I'm a United fan, and I've been for a long time now, since around 2008, 2009. My uncle actually is a United fan. My whole family, almost of them are all United fans.
Nice.
So I followed the family tradition, just became a United fan, and I love it. United for
That's
me
around the
is,
same time that I fell in love with the club as well.
I mean, during the Fergie days, we all used to get
Yeah.
up and watch every game, but as of now, we've not been in the same state for a while, but slowly
Now we
getting
know
back
the
there.
United fans, the real fans who are still supporting the club in these times.
Yeah.
Are the real ones.
Yes, for sure.
So yeah. So moving on to our first part of the video, forfeit for Paka.
Yes, sir.
From the previous video, we made score predictions for the last game week, and from the points from all the games that we have collected, Narid is the one with the most points, same as me, 8 points, and Karoon is the one with 7 points, just 1
So
point
we,
difference.
we
because
got
of
two
the
winners
Spurs
this
stuff.
week.
Yeah,
We
it
got
was
two
just the
winners this
Spurs
week. Karoon unfortunately
got
lost
two
by only a
winners.
point,
Again, because of the Spurs game. Again.
just like how
Yeah.
Nawab lost to me last week by only a point. This time the loser was by a point again.
Sheesh.
Yeah, so last week there were about to be two losers, but Nawab lost by a point, so there was one loser and one winner. This week, two winners with me and Nawab, 8 points. Mr. Karoon with 7. So yeah,
Yeah.
So let's
Nawab.
give
So
the
what's
stage
my
on
forfeit?
to. Well, we'll give that as a surprise, like that previous video to the viewers.
Yep,
on
it
what
was
the
approved before we
forfeit
came
will
on
be.
record. So Mr. Karoon, the stage is yours.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna dance to that stupid Gangnam Style song.
All yours, bro.
This was Mr. Nawab's idea. We gave him a couple options. He picked this. Obviously, we can't play the song, copyrights and all that, but it won't be dancing every week, yeah, for the forfeits, by the way, for
Yeah, because
people
we have
out there.
1% who doesn't
I-
want to do dance on
I
record.
can't
We
I can't
already know
believe I
who
did
it
that,
is.
man. I swear I can't believe I did that. Was that
If you're
even
going
me?
in, if you're going order, I'm probably the next loser for this coming week because we is Nawab, then Screw in the second. Now probably next. Let's see.
So let's see if it will be me again or Parka again. Let's
No,
see.
it'll never
But
be
yeah,
me
none
again.
of them.
I'll work so hard. I'll work so hard. I'll do homework. I have everything
Yeah.
written down today for the prediction. Look, see, taking it serious
Yeah.
this time.
Yeah, homework's
Literally,
gonna be
us coming
serious.
on camera, we all have a homework to do as well,
Yeah.
man. There's a lot. So yeah, Nawab, let's move on.
All right. Thank you, Karun, for the forfeit.
Thank you, Nawab,
Well,
for the forfeit.
You're most welcome. I enjoyed your dance, even though it was short.
Yeah. Long
Okay,
enough.
moving on.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, for you, more than enough, man. I'm sorry. Okay, moving on to our main topic of the episode, the protest on Sunday that postponed the Red War game. I'm gonna ask the views on all of you guys. I'm gonna start off with our special guest, Aekavin. I'm gonna start off with you. What do you think on the protest for the fact that the game had to be postponed, even not delayed? What are your says on that?
I think it was the right thing to do because United fans have been upset for a long time now, and I'm sure you guys have as well.
It's been going on for years.
Yeah, and since the Glazers, ever since they bought the club in 2005, they've put zero of their own pocket money into the club. They've taken out 2 billion from our football club, and it's gone downhill from there. and the Glazers don't even care about the fans. Every time we make a request, like every time we talk about something on social media, the Glazers don't even bother. They don't even bother reading anything about the fans. They never look up to the fans. They sit by at Old Trafford and they ask somebody. I'm not sure if this was the Glazers or it could be Kroenke. I'm not sure. They asked if what color shirt are we wearing. It just goes to show that
I
they
read
have no
about that, man.
interest.
That
It,
was
it just goes to show that these owners have no interest or any care about our football club whatsoever. So it's only best that we keep protesting for them to go and ask them for the lower the asking price, so that maybe new owners can come in and purchase the club from there, and get through another stage where it's been broken for a while, but take it to a new level. If you get what I mean.
I completely agree with you with the buyout stake. I think it's 4 billion right now. I mean,
4
they should
billion,
lower
yes.
that. I mean, they're
They should
treating
lower
our
it.
club as a business organization,
Yeah.
not even as a club. They're not looking on as the fans. I completely agree with what you just said. And talking about the broken thing, you saw like our stadium, there's a hole that when it rains, the water drops. I don't think they even have fixed that yet.
No,
But-
they've not fixed anything.
That's what. Let's move on to Karoon. What are your views for the Glazers, the protest and everything that went on? It might went on more than expected or less than expected. What are your views on that?
I mean, it was a bit more than expected. The protest, of course, no one expected like things breaking, I guess. But I mean, I guess it's the right thing to do against the Glazers who don't care about our team at all. But yeah, I mean, it's not really about the fact that they don't spend the money on us, because they do technically spend the money a bit on us. It would be a lie. It would be a lie to say that they don't give us anything in return. They gave us Pogba when we wanted Pogba,
Yeah,
right? They
they
did
made
give
the
us
world
Pogba.
record on him, I think.
Yeah, even they gave us Maguire when we wanted a center back. I didn't want Maguire, but
Yeah.
we got a center back. So they do spend. It's not like they don't spend. They gave Ibrahimovic such a lucrative contract to come to our team. They do spend, but there's other things they don't do. Like they don't care. They don't love the team. And when you don't love the team, it's hard to win trophies. They love the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the other team they own in the NFL. They won the Super Bowl this year. They got Tom Brady for them, right? They put all their investment and love into it. Give us some love if you're gonna stay. Because at this point, I'm pretty sure it's hard, very hard to sell. They're not gonna sell. There makes no sense for them to sell. There's so much money in the Premier League.
They're trying
Kroenke
to
is
make so much money out of it.
yeah, and Kroenke isn't gonna sell either. Makes no sense for him to sell. Makes no sense for the Glazers to sell. With the new European competition coming up, the UEFA competition, the way it's gonna be changed,
Yeah.
even more reason for them not to sell. So they're not gonna sell. So I feel like we're gonna have to learn to adapt. I really feel that because at the end of the day, you could burn down Old Trafford, and they would be like, we're not selling. It's up to them. There's no way to pressure them in that way. They own the
Yeah,
club.
it's all about the offers. It's about the upcoming offers to
But
buy.
I guess we need to continue. What our part is to protest until they get weak. So
Yeah,
we
to
have to
keep up the
try
pressure.
to make them weak, even though I feel it's gonna be hard. But we can try. We can try, of
Yeah.
course. But the end result might
It's
not
like
be something we like.
when your own manager, when your own director doesn't believe you, doesn't even know what you're up to, then you have no trust. You have
Yeah.
no love for the organization. In our
Exactly.
case, it's a club. They're treating us as a company.
Yeah.
They have no interest whatsoever except for making profit. That's not the case.
Yeah.
Well, let's take on all the points we have to narrate. What are your takes on the protest with
I
United?
mean-
Do you think it was the right thing to do by breaking what would say was like with the protest, they might have went too far or not? What do you say on that?
All right. I'm gonna take a while to speak on this. I know I'm not a United fan, but it's coming from my perspective now, from Liverpool points of view. It's coming from a Liverpool point of view, but I'm also gonna talk about a general football fan, because we are going through the same thing with our owners, FSG,
Yeah.
and you guys know my thoughts on them. So we are on the same page. I'm just gonna start off by saying this first. What you guys did that day, it was a success no matter what. Yes, the game was postponed. Yes, people were waiting for the biggest game in world football, not just English football, world football. It was
Yeah.
up there with the El Clasico, but since Ronaldo left, El Clasico is nothing now. This is what people wait for when the fixtures are out. They look, when is Liverpool United home and away? They check that. As Liverpool United
Yeah.
fans, that's the first thing we check when the fixtures are out. So I'm gonna talk for a bit if you guys don't mind. I'm not a United fan, so I'm not supposed to be having much say on it. But the fact that it kind of played a part to us as well, because our players and manager and fans, we had nothing to do with it at all that day, right? First of all, like nothing to do. But what you guys did, for me, it was the right thing, 100% the right thing. Because I heard the majority, it was a peaceful protest, by the way. And big up my cousin brother in Aekavin. I think you know him, Nihal. He's my younger
Yeah,
brother.
he was there at the game. He was
So
at the game between fans and Glazers.
he was the part of the protest. Obviously, he didn't break in. You know, that's the good part for what he did that day. At least he didn't like do anything bad. But from what I've heard, right? People of all gender, all age, dads carrying their sons and on their shoulders, and then there's loads of people coming out there just as a United fan base. You know how they miss being at this. The stadium is yours. Old Trafford is not of Glazers. It's for you guys.
For the
You
fans.
guys own the stadium. It's for you guys gathering around as a family, showing how to unite together, stop the game from going on to be played. You force the postponement. It doesn't matter though, because as a fan, yes, you want to see your team play. Yes, you want to see them win. But then if it's going on for years and they're not going to listen to you, even if it was peaceful for how many years, of course there's going to be some violence now. Now it's been hurt now. Like now I'm pretty sure things will change. I know they might not leave and all that, but things will change because like Aekavin said, they bought you guys since 2005. It's been going on. And
Yeah.
our club legend, Graham Souness, his birthday today, by the way. Happy birthday. Big up our legend, Mr. Graham. But what he said, it doesn't make sense. He's like, where were United fans when they were winning during Fergie days? No, you guys are protesting when you guys are winning back then too. The protest doesn't start. And by the way, this protest has nothing to do with ESL as well. This protest has to do with, it goes way back. It's about
Since
everything.
previous time.
And we have a lot to talk about because respect to the female reporter who asked Evram Glazer as well, that are the fans as customers to you. He didn't say a single
In
word.
Florida.
He didn't apologize. Nothing whatsoever.
Yeah.
So the stadium is yours. You guys, yes, I heard the majority, it was peaceful. It was just a small unit, that a small group of people, maybe like 2 or 3 groups, where from what I heard by them, I'm not sure if it's correct, but 99% of you guys that day, the fans, peaceful, just chanting, yes, you broke in, whatnot. But just some were attacking the police officers, and just some were actually throwing bottles of beers, and like Graham Souness said, a full can of beer. He literally said this, that it could have hit one of them, and it could have one of them could have gone to the hospital and end up with a permanent scar, and it's just unacceptable. And it's funny what Souness said, because he's like, a can full of beer, it can even kill you. But come on, man. But what I don't like is the violence, and like what Aekavin touched on, like lighting up flares and all the flames. You're not supposed to throw in flares and all that. Like that is, you can like, yes, it's gone too far. It's gone overboard. It went too far. That's 100%. But like I said, I'm defending you guys as well, because it was just some idiots, and we have those idiots in every single fan base. We will have those idiots anyways. But why destroy your own facilities? I don't know what, but I want to touch on one thing as well. I'm pretty sure Nawal will ask, maybe. From what I heard, this could be true. There was a footage, right, that came out, like
Yep,
of
the security guard, right?
of security guards actually with allowing fans entering the same. They were entering unchallenged,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and yeah, like so. I don't know if it's true, but there's a footage. Even Sky Sports
Yeah.
said that they saw another video that they can't release it on, like they can't show it on broadcast because due to illegal like reasons, they can't show another. But that other video they're talking about actually shows they were climbing up gates to
Yeah,
open another door to allow the fans into the pitch. Because if
there was
I'm
a
not wrong,
footage.
you guys went in like broke in like twice or something, right? It wasn't just once. But that video footage for me, it was. I mean, like I don't know what's going on, guys. Like it's just insane. I have many more points I want to touch on, but it can go on. But for me, as a Liverpool fan, yes, the game was called off. We were all sad about that. I was looking forward to it. But you know what? In a way, this is just a joke, by the way, because we hear all these stuff from different fan base. And I have a question for you guys as well, since I'm the only like outsider here from the protest, a Liverpool fan, right? I know Nawab, he's a moderator today, so big up the host Nawab. But I'm gonna play a bit of devil's advocate now, right?
Go on, man.
And let me finish, by the way,
Okay.
okay? I know the first time after the whole ESL thing came out for just 48 hours, I think you guys played Leeds, but that was away. So Ellen wrote 0-0 nothing. When it was back at home to Roma, the energy wasn't there that day. And I know what you guys are gonna say. Obviously, Liverpool United, that's the day they have to do it. It's the
Yeah.
most watched game, like I
Everyone's
just
watching.
said. Everyone's
Yeah.
gonna watch that. Everyone's gonna watch that.
Yeah, that's how you
So I
hurt the
understand.
pockets.
So
That
the
was the
Roma
best day to
game,
do it.
people were saying and other clubs fans will come out and say like things that they don't know how much you guys are suffering from having Glazers for years. They won't understand that. But I do because of our owners as well. They came in 2010, not as long as you guys. 5 years after Glazers took over for you guys, it was FSG for us. But of course, there are some fans gonna say, "Oh, why not the Roma game? It was at Old Trafford as well." They're like, "Oh, because that was semi-finals for you guys. It meant more. You guys want to reach the finals, but against Liverpool, you guys didn't want to. You guys wanted to basically delay City's party, and you guys didn't want Liverpool to be the one giving City the title." I was like, "Are you crazy? We don't want to give City the title as well."
Yeah.
And United fans would want to play Liverpool every week if you ask them honestly. They'll be
Yeah.
happy, licking their lips, rubbing their hands. Liverpool, oh, bring them more. So it's on about you guys wanting to delay City's party. You guys are so confident to beat us. This is more than just a football game, like I said. This is about Glazers, nothing else. Fans can go on about delaying City's party. You know what I said to some little fans that I said that all coming up saying these things. I said, you know what? It's more like delaying our like top four hopes. You guys were gonna kill our top four hopes that day. Now just giving us the hope for even longer until you guys kill our hopes when we play, which is confirmed by the way, the 13th of what month are we in? May.
Yeah.
Yeah, 13th of May. We will touch on that. You guys have 4 games in a week, including tonight. For you guys out there watching this, it will be 3 games. So on Sunday, which we'll talk about against Villa, you guys have it on Tuesday, and then on Thursday against us. So that's insane amount of games. But for me, you guys won't kill our top 4 hopes on Thursday. Wait until we talk about Liverpool Southampton this Saturday. That's when we'll bottle it. But yeah, I mean, Nawab, thanks for asking for my thoughts. Now let's hear it from you, mate. I think I've covered almost all. But for me, I was all on board what you guys did. Because for me, it's not about United, Liverpool. We all are in this together now. All top
Yeah.
6 said yes to this, especially Liverpool, United, Arsenal. We're the top 3 with our history and everything in England. So that's why we are more pissed about our clubs, even the Cronkies. And what do we have in common? Again, American owners.
Yeah.
And I just
Yeah.
respect again for that female reporter asking Evram Glazer, are the fans as customers to you?
Yeah, he stood up to her. She didn't
simple
stop.
as
She
that.
followed him to the car until he left the parking garage. And he got
Yeah.
the parking lot. I watched that footage.
But yeah, happy birthday to Graham Suarez, our legend. I'll leave it to that. What are your thoughts, Nawab?
My thoughts is with every protest, no matter what it is about, there's that thin layer between peaceful and violent. As long as we keep it peaceful, it will just be peaceful. The owners, they might not have no reaction. It wouldn't be a big thing. It will just be a normal thing that's going on. That thin layer, once it's broken, you see how the news became so big, how the protest happened and it delayed the game. I feel like it was not exactly the right thing
Delayed
to
it, then
do.
postponed it.
Yeah.
Gave us the hopes that is it
Yeah.
gonna be an hour delay, 2 hours? We were all up that night. I remember I was talking to all of you
Yeah.
lot, and then And then
Yeah, I
boom,
just kept my ritual
postponed.
and went to sleep. I was the only one who went to sleep that night.
Yeah.
And you went to sleep before the news even broke out about the game
Yeah,
being
because I wanted to
postponed.
keep my ritual up
You
because it
saw
was
the
after
future,
12
mate. You
o'clock.
saw the future.
Yeah.
I know my
But
ducks are the
I
future.
wanted to touch on one thing as well, though. Like, honestly, there are some fans that day, apart from the ones who I talked about, there are just like complete idiots, right? Try to like harm people and bring up all the violence into it. And Naval was saying there's being peaceful, there's that line, right? But again,
Yeah,
you could
there's a
argue that
thin line.
you can also argue that, oh, but when we were peaceful, Blazers never made a move or made anything better. But I'm not saying
Exactly.
you should make it violent now, though. You know what I'm trying to say? But
But
so I
it
think those
crossed, it
fans,
reached until a point of time
yeah,
that
yeah,
layer had
yeah.
to be removed, man.
But
It
what I
had
wanted to
to.
add to this was some fans also, though. You know how, like, let's say some of my mates are like, oh, I'll be there at Old Trafford today. Like my cousin Nihal, big up to him. I know he is a diehard for his age. I respect him so much. Already a big fan. He's there in Manchester. By the way, I'm going to become his agent in the future if he becomes a professional footballer.
Yeah,
I already,
yeah,
we
wish him
all,
good luck for that, man. And
yep,
to you
like,
as well to be the agent.
thanks, mate. And the thing is, like how you just want to follow the trend. You're hearing your mates are going, yo, you're gonna go break in today and just join the protest. Some fans were literally, like you saw with the flagpole, some were literally taking the match ball and scoring or going to the net and taking selfies. So some,
Yeah,
I really want them to know, do you even know what's the protest about? This is not going against Giant fans. I'm talking about their fans out there who are just going for like, just for the sake of it. Like, oh, I'm hearing my mates, they're gonna be a protester, let's just go. But I respect the ones who stood up and made it a success. Now I hope for you guys, the Glazers, they do something and then putting it out there right now, Liverpool fans. You know what? This Saturday at Anfield, do the same. Do the same. As much as Klopp said not to do it for our last league game, which was, I mean, supposed to be you guys, but we played at home against Newcastle that we dropped points. I don't think we. I mean, I want us to protest, but a peaceful one. Don't start flames or, any flares or anything. Okay, make it peaceful. Even if you guys that day, imagine you lot just go to the stadium, นั่งบนพื้นทุกคน right? Just sit on the floor and start chanting, not to let the game
just
be
don't
played.
leave the just
Simple
don't
as
leave the
that. Just sit
premises.
down. Just sit down. You know what I'm trying to say? But yeah, we move, man.
Yeah,
We
stand up
move.
the base. But yeah, hearing from all of you guys on Glazers, I really don't have anything to disagree with all of you. I agree with everything that you all have said. We can go on about this for real because it's not gonna end today or tomorrow for the
Never.
next time to come.
They're not gonna sell.
I don't think it's gonna end until they're out the
They're
club.
not gonna go out.
Yeah, that's one more thing. That's why it's gonna go
They're
on.
basically like leeches that stay on you,
Yeah.
but
They're not gonna
they
leave.
don't go
They're
out.
not gonna leave.
They're
Never.
not gonna leave you.
Never.
Right now, they're like the cold virus that keeps on going and coming back.
It's just like
Like
us stuck
COVID,
with
man.
FSG and you think Arsenal fans they're actually gonna get, even though I heard the bid was actually made, Thierry Henry, big up Thierry, came up on Sky Sports to
Yeah.
actually say that yes, it's true.
It's true.
I'm sure you guys probably watched that.
The
He's
funds
like,
have
yeah,
been collected.
but he's not gonna mention like the amount and stuff of the bid, but he was like, it's true.
He's happy about it.
What's his
man.
name?
He's happy to be
Daniel
part of
Egg,
it.
Daniel Ek.
right? Yep,
Yeah,
of
Daniel Egg.
Spotify. Like I watched that on Sky Sport. It was interesting. Go have a watch if you guys haven't as yet. But again, I don't think it's happening. The Crockies, no way,
They're not
bro.
gonna sell. No way
No
they will
way,
sell.
man. No way.
No way. They've never sold any of the 4 teams they own, the LA Rams or whatever they own. They've never sold anything. So why would they sell Arsenal? What probably the most profitable one, the one that reaches worldwide. NFL doesn't reach worldwide. Football does. Why would he sell?
Exactly.
No reason. We're stuck with these American owners for the next 30, 40 years to come at least.
This
I'll
is
be
my
telling my
And
kids
like I said,
about them.
I'm never gonna forgive them. I'll try to
Never.
forget. But this summer, right?
Yep.
With or without Champions League, now I'm hearing seventh
Yep.
place is, I don't know if you guys know this by the way. Seventh position is European Conference League, ECL. We're about to enter ECL, Liverpool fans. If the table stands right now, if the season
Yeah,
ends
yeah.
right now, what is ECL, mate? That's even
I
below
know what
Europa
you
League.
mean.
I don't want that.
That's Europa
So-
Cup 2, right?
Yeah, but the thing,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah,
I don't
it is.
I don't care where we end up. Okay, FSG this summer, prove it to us. We're not gonna forgive you. Yes, Kunate is a great signing, but we need a center back anyways. Like
Yeah.
that was even before ESL came up. So, I mean, the idea of ESL, but my bad. ESL, of course, that an idea planned out months ahead. But all I'm saying is Konate was always part of our plans. He was in the list in Jan. He was just probably injured. He had a game against us in the Champions League and all that. So we got Kabak, who wasn't our first choice from the list from all of our options. So Konate is not enough. I want the best. Like I said in the previous episodes, I don't care where we end up. I just want the best this summer. Go out, spend it from your pocket. I know we can forget Mbappe, Haaland, Kane. They won't want to come play no Champions League football. They won't come play ECL or UEL, Europa League and stuff. But all I'm saying is get decent signings. For example, replace Ronaldo with Bizuma. Do something. Now I'm hearing Depay or Sancho even.
Take Sancho, don't take Depay.
You guys were heavily
Depay will never go.
You know how the whole Sancho was completely gone from you guys now. Now it's coming on our side. I'm like, whoa, Sancho, even he's not gonna pick us. But all I'm saying is FSG. I don't care if we can't get the big names. Then I want the B grade players, not like Roy Hodgson days. I don't want to go back there. We still have Klopp.
Not Lambert.
Not Ricky Lambert, Paul Konchesky, Christian Poulsen,
Phil
Joan.
I think Ozan Kabak was
I
a panic signing.
I can go on, mate. So we still have Klopp to attract players. He's literally my only hope.
Who was that Ukrainian guy with long hair?
Andrea Voronin.
Yep, that guy. Right?
Going way back now.
Yeah.
Rap fun.
Who did you guys sign from Preston again?
Ben Davis.
The hologram, as I call him, Ben Davis. Hasn't touched the ball.
Ben Davis.
Guess what? Part of FSG's plan this summer is all funds for him. We bought him for not even $1 million, lesser than that. We're all gonna get literally lesser than $1 million. We got him.
You get $3 million for him, at least.
Yeah, exactly.
Because he came to play for Liverpool. He was trained by Liverpool. So now
like I said in the
let's pay.
There was a business movement.
Like I said in the last episode, what Ben Davis is when we bought Kabak, Ben Davis was a buy one get one.
He's like Bitcoin. You hold on to him, let his price raise.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
by the way, there's an Arsenal protest today, I think, at the Villarreal game.
Oh, and they're playing at home as well, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, they're playing at home. So I think there's an Arsenal protest today.
And they're gonna get knocked out, so they might as well get the game cancelled.
Yeah, guys. I think Villarreal are gonna win. I think they'll win.
Who you think Arsenal will win?
Might be a 1-1 draw.
Last time I called out something and I was actually right. It was Leicester Southampton when we were recording. And I was I might be wrong when you guys are watching this tomorrow, but Leicester are dropping points. They drew 1-1 to Southampton. I'm calling it again tonight, guys. I know I was wrong with my Arsenal's prediction against Newcastle, but that I never called anything. It was just a prediction straight up. This time, Manchester United, like I said in every video, I keep saying it, you guys are lifting it. Like I said, I have to say that again. But the finals for me, we know the UCL finalists, which we'll move on to the next topic. For me, you guys are obviously not in 1 foot in the finals. You guys are in the finals, basically. Roma are not pulling anything tonight, by the way. But the finals for me, United against Mr. Unai, Mr. Europa League. Arsenal fans, I'm sorry. You guys are getting knocked out tonight. And I'm going straight to AFTV. Again, shout out Don Robbie.
Shout us back, Don Robbie.
Hey, Quinn, we do this every time. We shout out AFTV in every episode of ours.
Until they shout us back. And it's happening soon, huh? It's happening soon, huh?
Yeah, he's the goat.
Narit's got something in the works.
Glazer's out. Glazer's out.
But yeah, let's not touch much on Europa League tonight, Chris.
Yeah, because
the video will be out tomorrow.
Pre-recorded. It will be uploaded right after the Europa
and
League
why
game.
Talk about a competition that already has a winner? You know what I mean?
Well,
there you go. Let's talk about City, Chelsea, but not to preview with the final, guys, because we will have a video before whenever the final is. I don't know.
Like a special final video.
Like we'll have we'll be the Chelsea fan and a City. Oh wait, I don't think we can do that.
I don't know
we'll
any. Yo, you can take my chair. My plastic chair could be.
We have like one Chelsea fan who's like desperate to come on. By the way, he's next on our guest list. Mr. Mac, he's a Chelsea fan. He's delighted by the win last night. So yeah, Nawab, let's move on with the UCL finalists, mainly the second leg reactions.
By the way, fun fact: Manchester City have had 100% capacity throughout the whole coronavirus pandemic.
Exactly.
I I like that.
That's why they're winning the league.
That's why they're winning the league.
Yeah.
Exactly. We
I
we
mean,
don't even
think
have
about
fans
it.
in the stadium.
Every year they crumble in the Champions League when fans pressure comes into play. But when there's no fans
Exactly.
pressure, it's so easy for them, bro. So easy for
Yeah.
Pep and Mahrez and that Home Alone doppelganger Kevin De Bruyne, that idiot.
And
Hey,
They
big
actually
up,
destroyed Tottenham in the final of the
big up
Carabao
man
Cup,
like Zinchenko played well.
played well.
but they miss a lot
Whole
of chances.
team played really well. They're such a good team though, Aekavin. You have to admit, man, Man City is such a good
Man City
team.
are too good this
They're
year.
so
Their
good.
So
depth,
since
man. Their
this
And
depth
I'm
is
so
lucky enough to
unbelievable.
say United are the only team to beat them this year,
Yeah.
other than Leeds,
Yep.
right
Yep.
now in the
Yep.
long run.
Yep. And we beat
Yeah,
them on
true.
all fronts of the game. Leeds beat
And
them on a
and
counter attack.
Exactly.
no,
Yeah, they
and
started
Ollie
the run and ended the
Ollie
run
always
with us
gets
United.
Exactly.
gets the win. Like Ollie's always been winning against Pep, right? Has a better record
Yeah,
against
he
Pep.
has more
Head
wins
to
with
head.
Pep than Pep against Ole.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just
Actually,
the
it's a
cups.
draw.
It's the league that
It's
Yeah,
Ole
it's
actually a
always win
draw.
in the
Is it
league,
like a
but not the
draw?
cups.
I think so because the season Ole came in as interim.
But Ollie did
Then
a
he signed
double though in one season, right? A
Yeah,
double
yeah, yeah.
He
over
did.
Pep.
Last
He
season,
did
was it?
double
Last season, I think.
treble.
The one
Yeah,
that we
yeah,
got knocked out in
last
the
season-
Carabao
We,
through
Because
City.
your
and
your game was
in the
right
league
before
two
it got
times.
suspended for
The
COVID.
McTominay goal.
Yeah,
no,
when
we beat them in the
Edison
Carabao
Bottle.
Cup semi-final, but we didn't go
Yep.
through.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
beat in
won
the
1-0.
second and another first.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
1-0.
I think when Matic scored, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
no.
Yeah, Matic.
All right. Since
Only
we're
we
touching
didn't
on
have
Let's-
that
City,
own goal.
Let's
Nawab,
move
let's
on
talk
to
about the
our
first.
next topic, Champions League final.
Yep, the first semifinals.
from
We're,
the
we're talking about
scores-
City anyway, so let's talk about
Yeah.
City and PSG.
City won against PSG 2-0, as you see a clean sheet. Same with Chelsea as well. They won 2-0 against Madrid. Looking at our predictions from our old episode, I didn't think that City was going to go through and Chelsea as well.
I was so
What
sure
we-
City was going through.
You were the only one who said City was
The
going to
thing
win
is,
in
for
the
me,
first leg when we predicted in the first leg.
I
I
was
was
the one who
100%
called
sure.
it. I called it before they played the first leg, by the way, before the semifinals.
We predicted
I said it
before
right after the
first leg.
quarterfinals that PSG are literally gonna get the redemption. After they beat Bayern, I was like, it's their year now. Neymar will finally get to lift it. I know he wanted it with Barca, but like with PSG, that's the reason why PSG got him and Mbappe to the
Yeah.
club to win this competition. And this season, it might be difficult for their own league as well, up against there with
Yeah.
Lille fighting for the top spot. But anyways,
Yeah, I'm
but
gonna.
after the first leg though, I kind of knew, okay, it played into City's hand. Back to Etihad, City with two-way goals. PSG got to score two, but I don't PSG. I mean, yeah, PSG got to score two, but City also will score. I know that's a fact. So after the first leg, I kind of knew that City will go through, but I was wrong before the first leg, before this tie even started. That I said PSG were going to go to the finals with Madrid and we lift it, and I got the finals wrong as well because it's all English finals. It is so.
Yeah.
So-
City are
But-
too good to beat.
But I'll be right for Europa
Yeah,
League.
too.
United are beating Villarreal,
Yeah, I hope.
For sure, when this
and
video.
we'll talk
comes
about
out,
as
City
well.
Chelsea
nothing's gonna be
later.
wrong about that.
City Chelsea, we're all backing Chelsea. We know that because they won it
100%.
before.
Yeah.
We don't want City to live there
100%.
ever first. You
No,
guys
we don't,
are,
don't want
you know,
don't want City
rivals
to
with
lift
them,
it
but
at all.
but for that, I think we all kind of know who's gonna win. But it's a tough one though.
If anyone can do it, Chelsea can do
One
it.
team, one team is not conceding,
Yeah.
and one
Yeah.
team is scoring. So
Like if I had to
That's gonna be
pick,
fun.
if I had to pick someone to go face City and take it away from them, I would pick Chelsea.
see,
Yeah.
I mean Chelsea.
Yeah,
Yeah,
to-
and then
I would want to go with
and
Chelsea as well.
and they did it in the FA Cup already.
Yeah,
They proved
yeah.
it already.
And they played so well yesterday also. Even though Madrid
Oh.
played so bad, they played so well.
Yeah,
So
Yeah,
many
so- The
counter
defense-
attacks. So many attacks, yeah.
So yeah, now
The
who
defense
should have
wasn't
their
good at
say
all.
first on the like City PSG second leg to get more into depth about the game because it was such an entertaining game, man.
for PSG
You
and
wanna,
City.
yeah, like let's have our say on the game properly now, like because we were jumping from this game to like Europa League to back to. So yeah, Nawab, we can start with you this time. Like, tell us about the second leg, not the first leg, just mainly the second. And what do you think about City reaching the finals? Was it as expected, or you thought PSG would have? And yeah, like obviously, I'll bring up the Mbappe not playing. That's a big part of why PSG didn't go through as well. But yeah, just your thoughts on the game, Nawab.
For me, even though I didn't watch the game, I went on to watch the highlights. looking at City this season, they're trying to. It's like they're looking at Aguero's ambitions when he joined City in the start, when he said that he's not gonna leave City until they win the Champions League.
Yep.
And looking at their team right now, they reached the final in his last
Said
season,
that
and
in
it's
said that
confirmed
in
that he's gonna leave the
2014, I
club.
think.
I feel like the team is taking that spirit on from Aguero to reach the Champions League final in the first place because they wanted to do it for him. Looking on to a senior player in the
He did
team.
nothing though. He did nothing. It's not. He didn't win.
That's
He
the
didn't
thing.
win it.
Yeah,
He didn't
he
win
didn't do
it.
That's the
anything.
thing.
He said
didn't
he
do
wants to
nothing.
win the final before he
That's a
leaves. He
different
didn't
part.
win it, so he should. He
Yeah.
has to stay
Yeah, that's
another
where I'm
3
getting
years
at.
because he
He
didn't.
hasn't really stayed on. He's just there
Yeah,
to win
he
trophies without
didn't play
playing.
a part. He didn't play a
Yeah.
part this season in the Champions
But
League.
looking
But
at the game they played
I think
against
Pep will give him a few
PSG,
minutes in the finals for sure
yeah,
as a farewell.
I didn't
Let's
expect
see
City to win
if
against
it's a
PSG
good.
clean sheet, but the way they played, man. Zinchenko, he
Yeah.
played. Foden, man. Phil
Yeah.
Foden is his mentality. The
Just
big
wait
games
till I
is so
talk about
huge.
that guy, man. I
Yeah.
have a new favorite player, man. I'm gonna buy an England shirt this summer for
He
Euros. I'm not
he
putting
deserves to
Trent
be
because I
a
have a Trent
starter for
shirt.
the
I'm not
England
putting
Euros.
Hendo. I'm
The
putting
way he
Phil
played for
Foden.
City, he needs to be a starter for England in the Euros, man. Phil Foden.
He will be. Who's
He
better
ought
than
to
him?
be.
He's better
100%.
than
At the
Mbappe.
moment, I
And you
can't
know,
see
like,
anyone.
oh, I love it because one night all of Phil Foden, obviously Riyad Mahrez. I'll touch on that when it's my turn. And the next night, which was last night, it's about Mason Mount.
Mason
Mount,
Mount.
Foden, and if this guy's fit for Euros, Grealish, these three stars behind
Yeah,
Harry Kane. Oh my lord!
Yeah.
And we still
that
got
three, man.
your boy Rashid.
Mace.
We still
Also
got
Mace.
Sancho, Raheem Sterling, who can't even make City's team right now. Gabriel Jesus, Aguero, Sterling, all on the bench. Ferran Torres. They're playing with a false nine, mate. This team is insane, Man City. Mahrez on the right, KDB, and the other guy Foden. These guys just
They
rotating and
make up
all
such a
that.
good team. Their starting 11 and their bench is like two different teams they can play in
But you
different
know,
halves. That's how good their team is.
Zinchenko, another what a story for that lad, mate.
I was
Another
talking
great game.
to a Liverpool fan that day. Shout out Tuxin, brother. I was
Mr.
talking to him,
Prabdeng.
and you know what I
Which
told him? I was
Tuxin, man?
like, let's put this in perspective, though. Last year, Liverpool beat this City team to the title, though. A fit Liverpool can knock them down. That's what it shows me. Because last year was basically the same. Did they have Foden? They had Foden. Did they have all the players
Yep.
they have right now? Did they have the manager?
Yeah. The only thing they'll say is, "Oh, Laporte injured whole season."
No. He was injured. He didn't even play.
And then this season they'll be like, no, but this
Barely.
season, yeah, exactly. This season he didn't play, but you know why this season he didn't play? Because another guy I want to big up, man. Ruben Diaz signing of
Yeah,
the
I was about to
season.
mention Ruben Diaz.
Yeah,
He's the best center back right now.
he's good.
His
Like,
signing improved John
He's
Stones'
so good.
form, man. Like they became such a good pair together.
City's center backs are literally going up in scoring as well. It's insane how Pep trains.
the game against
John
Palace,
Stones should be a striker.
it was Ake and
a striker.
Laporte. That's
Yeah.
their backup, Ake and Laporte.
Yeah.
And then UCL, it's Stones and Ruben Diaz. What a defender! But yeah, Karoon, you're spot on as
No,
well.
but
With
guess
our fit team, we can compete with them. And look at
guess
us.
which two
We ran
Liverpool.
away with the league last season.
We were just talking last season about how Liverpool center backs go up and score, join the attack, header the balls.
Yeah.
So
the
we're so
wing.
quick to forget that City don't have it easy next year, man. I don't want them to win anymore. Now, the thing is, I never wanted to see Liverpool lift it. Now they have. Now I can see them lift it 4 times. I don't care anymore. Right?
Now it's
But
You know what I
City in the
mean?
Champions League, man. Don't wanna see
wouldn't
them.
want us to
I-
surpass the 2019 though. That's the only thing.
No, that's no, I don't want that, of course. But we're gonna win it in the next 10
you'll
years,
still,
once or
yeah,
twice.
like trust me, like I said, if Oli gets his hands on the Europa League, it's the start of something, man,
Yeah.
for you guys.
For sure.
And I mean, I won't even talk about Glazers anymore. Glazers is done. I won't touch Glazers.
Yeah.
But
I was
for
actually
Oli,
on the fence between Ole in and Ole out. I was because
Same,
the
bro.
football doesn't
Same, bro.
always. The football
Yeah.
doesn't impress me as much, but the results that he's getting is.
Yeah.
I
But
think it's a start of something new.
He's
But
making
now
it
I'm
think
look
the- the-
100%
the
all
process
in.
he's doing is damn good.
And now I'm
It's
not in the
interesting
middle
'cause-
anymore.
yeah, because most that I've been talking to, they're all like Aekavin on the fence, or they were on the fence, but now they're like, okay, it's Oli.
Yeah.
They're seeing some changes, some progress, but some
Yeah.
are still unsure. But I think if he wins the Europa League, next season you guys get a couple of more good signings, a right winger, another center back, maybe another proper CDM. I think you guys will go for the league, and
we should have gone for the season, but I don't know what happens in those games that we bottled.
Yeah,
If we
since
hadn't
the
bottled
second
those
half,
games,
second half of the season, I don't know.
Exactly.
and
I was so like looking forward
Maguire
to
happened, bro. Maguire happened.
Refrigerator happened.
What's your thoughts on Maguire, Aekavin? Are you a Maguire guy?
Actually, Maguire.
Yeah, you're a fan of him?
Because if
Recently,
you saw our
Maguire has been
previous
in on
episode,
form.
right? We did the best of Liverpool and United.
We
and
did the
we didn't
combined
put we didn't put
11.
Maguire.
Yeah,
You didn't include Maguire, yeah.
So what do you think?
But
we
What do you-
did, but we all agreed in 5 seconds, like in 5.
Yeah.
We just agreed on him
Bro,
to be
I
out.
had some people coming up to me, bro. Matip played as much as Nat. I was like, yeah, I pulled Matip out, played 12. Nat played 12. He's like, Matip played more than Bayu played 8, more than Kabak 9. I'm like, but honestly, Big Nat, he changed our season. He saved our season to still give us a chance to be in this.
Yeah.
He's not an injury-prone player who comes in 1 week and disappears for a month or two. And the thing is, his stats though dominates all. If you compare it, Matip,
And
like
he improved a lot. That's the best
like
part.
aerial battles, won interceptions, everything. Literally in the air, he wins it.
So
Like,
Aekavin,
if football was played in the air in space, Nat will be the Messi of the game.
why not
That's a good
why not
prediction.
when Dyke comes back you have Nat and Dyke together? Mate, how will these crossing teams ever beat you? Like
Bro, for now,
the long ball teams.
The new partnership
our
can be
plan is for now.
very success.
Van Dijk comes back full. Hopefully, he's still himself. Like, God forbid, he still comes
Do you
back
know
to
if
be-
you'll be there for my Netherlands in the Euros?
The thing is, you know what?
That's a good question. I want to know as well.
And okay.
I need to
You
know.
know when Liverpool Instagram page they come on and post Virgil getting back, Joe Gomez, they're all running.
Yeah.
I have an issue with that. If Van Dijk posts himself, I don't care. It's your own social media account. You want to show people that you're recovering, you're progressing, you're doing well, you're close to coming back.
Yeah.
But when the club is doing it, whenever we have a bad performance, you know what they do? When we lose to a team, next day they post Van Dijk. Why are you giving us hope he's going to be back this season? No, he's not going to be back this season. Klopp himself
He's not
said
back this season.
Henderson, Matip, Joe Gomez, Van Dijk, all out for the last 5 games. But for Euros now, being biased as a Liverpool fan, I don't want Henderson to go, even though I'm supporting. You guys know me, I'm a Spain fan and I'm England fan.
Yeah.
Spain not as great anymore, but I'm still gonna support Spain and England as my second. I still don't want Hendo to go. I can still see Trent. I hope Trent goes, by the way, Southgate and starts. I want your guy to go as well, Bissaka. Honestly, I want both of them to go. But
he's going Congo. He's in Congo now. He's not in England anymore.
Or Wan Bissaka?
He's gone.
Sure?
He's playing for Congo now.
He picked
Congo.
So.
He changed.
He picked Congo because
when was this
He wants
news?
to make it for the World Cup. Oh, he wants to make it for the Euros.
I'm not sure
that-
about this.
because Gareth Southgate chose
Was it like-
Walker over him or something.
Is it like it's like a breaking news like today or something or?
It happened last international break, I think. But I might have to go back and check on that again. Maybe he could have gone back to England.
It
I don't
just
know.
says it's a rumor that he was set to snub England, but he didn't snub them yet. For
He didn't snub
Congo.
them yet?
I think this Euros.
It
if
would have
he
been
doesn't
bigger
get
news
Selected,
if he
he
did.
will snub England if
Yeah.
Southgate doesn't pick him, man.
But
And
for
we all know
Congo,
Southgate. He hasn't.
But you saw how some players are
What is he
planning
gonna
on
do
to
in
change
Congo, man?
nationality for
Isn't
the
that like
upcoming World Cup.
where
they can
Adebayor
have
is from?
Adebayo from Togo.
Oh yeah, Togo, Congo.
Yeah. Mate, he's not going Congo. I
My
think
bad, my bad.
he's probably just
No, I don't think he'll go Congo.
he's probably
no
No,
way.
he'll
staying.
go Congo.
But we know Southgate and his agenda with his Kai Walkers and his
Yeah.
Trippiers and
Mason Mounts,
Reece-
but Mason is
Reece
actually good.
James.
Mason.
Mason
Oh, yeah,
is
yeah.
proved
Pretty good,
to be the
I hope Jack Grealish
Sarah.
starts.
I wasn't a Mason fan like a couple
yeah,
of months
gi-
ago. He changed me.
But yeah, I was saying that as a Liverpool fan, I want Henderson to just take the whole summer off, recover well. And I'm not even a Netherlands fan, even though I love watching them because of Gini Wijnaldum and VVD. He's a captain of Netherlands. So if I'm being biased, I don't want Van Dijk to go because I want him ACL, and he's throwing him in first game in a major tournament. It's not in a preseason; it's a major tournament. Yes, he'll be in training with the team, but I gotta think for in his perspective though.
But do you think he will?
Imagine Dyke saying, It's Euros. I'm not gonna wait for another year for World Cup, but a few more years for the next Euros. Now he's 28, 29. Now it is his time to actually go as a
And
club
shine.
captain and try to win it. So as a captain, of course he wants to go. But as a Liverpool fan, if I'm going to be biased, I don't want him to go. I'm sure Klopp doesn't want him to go. The manager of Netherlands, who is he by the way right now? It's not Koeman anymore. He's in Barca. So who's the manager? And before that was Daley Blind's dad. So who is the manager
it-
now?
Is it ten? I asked
The
10 Hag.
ex Swansea
I'm not.
guy? What's that guy?
Okay,
Uh,
either way,
Michael
something?
Laudrup. Michael
De
Michael
Boer used to
Laudrup.
be in Ajax, not that guy.
I think it's De Boer.
But the Ajax guy, latest guy, just came out to extend it.
Yeah, I think it's De Boer. Yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
it is De Boer.
Frank
is.
de Boer.
Yeah.
Frank
It is,
de
it
Boer,
is.
yeah.
Was he a Swansea guy? He was Crystal Palace. Sorry.
Crystal,
Palace.
and
Not
he
Swansea.
flopped, right? He got sacked in
Yeah.
the first few games.
Then he went to Atlanta in America, which he flopped as well.
I think for Palace, 7 games like without a goal or something.
Yeah. I remember
Boy,
that.
Hudson
I remember that
Game.
insane stat.
I'm so glad Ruben Diaz is doing so well right now, though.
Who?
Oh,
I'm
you're
so glad Ruben Diaz is doing
you're
well.
so
You're
that means you're a
glad?
Portugal fan, right? For
Portugal
Ronaldo
fan, yeah.
and
Portugal
Bruno, and you got my boy Diego Jota.
Yeah,
What made you
hopefully
a
he's fit for the
Portugal
Euros.
fan? Is it Ronaldo?
Ronaldo.
Yeah.
The
He's
goal.
the one who
in my
made me a
opinion.
United fan.
For me,
Yeah.
Spain started
Not
in
Portugal,
Euros 2008 with Fernando, and it's always been
Yeah.
Spain.
Mine's been Nistelrooy, of course. Holland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna start a Ronaldo Messi debate, but Ronaldo's my goal for me.
Hey,
that's another
let's
show
not
then.
start that. I'm Ronaldo too, even though I know Messi's better.
But yeah, the Ajax
Okay.
guy right now is the Eric Ten Hag guy.
Yeah.
I think he just came
Who's
out to
been
extend
tipped-
his contract.
Yeah, he signed. Apparently, he signed the contract, so when Spurs take him, they have to pay more. That's what's been
And
rumored.
shout out to him and all the champions this weekend. Ajax,
Hey, Jack.
my
Inter
boy
Milan.
Dejan Lovren, as we call him, Dexy, for winning back-to-back league titles. Mr. Dejan Lovren. This
With
is the
who?
mistake. Look at
It's Zenit in
Zenit, bro.
Russia, I think.
Look at this, yeah. We sold the center back, fourth choice center back, because we were like, you know what? FSG was like, you got Van Dijk, Joe Gomez. Van Dijk never gets injured, by the way. This is before, right? Never gets injured in VVD. Plays all the games, all the minutes, just like your Maguire. Second, Joe Gomez will pick up 1 or 2 in the season. Matip, well, it's your
We'll
is your
play
Eric
1 or
Bailly-
2 games.
Is your Eric Bailly, right? Basically. And you know what, fourth? We have Fabinho. That's what they thought. And look what happened. First 3 choices got injured. Had to bring Fabinho at the back. Realized that we had Nat Phillips and Klopp didn't trust him at first. Put Henderson at the back. Sign in Kabak, panic buy with Ben Davis, unknown player. So
Southampton away.
So we didn't get Dude, that Southampton away game that we lost started the whole downfall, honestly. Beginning of the year before
That's
we
why
played
you will.
you guys at
No,
Anfield,
actually,
0-0.
the
You killed them
0-0
this
away
week.
at
It was near
Newcastle, actually.
Newcastle right before New Year's.
And- And
I
West
said-
Brom
I-
as well.
I said that in the previous episode. It was actually 1-1 at home to West Brom, but right before New Year's, a day or two on New Year's Eve or something, or on the 30th or something like that. Newcastle 0-0, lost to Southampton 1-0 and Danny Ings scored in the beginning. Henderson was played the center back for the first time, I think. Played you guys at home 0-0, and then you guys know we lost 6 in a row at home. It's been shambles after that. But
You
anyways,
guys actually deserved to win, but at the same time, we had the better chances.
Yeah.
and all
Anfield.
that. Yeah.
We were the last one
definitely,
to compete for the
you-
title.
But
we were the
again,
biggest
another
cup winner.
Liverpool United game as expected, a 0-0. You guys were close to being the first to break the record of our 68 unbeaten. It was the next game that happened against.
But
Like I told you guys, I remember I told that we won't lose to you guys, but it will be to
Yeah,
a small team.
It was
You
actually
said
your
that.
first. It was actually your first
Burnley.
0-0 after so long
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
Anfield. It was actually
Yeah.
it was your first 0-0 after like I don't know how
what do
many
you mean
years.
with between us and them?
Because
No,
In
like
Anfield.
Oh, in
Liverpool
general.
haven't drawn 0-0 at home at
yeah,
Anfield for
and,
so
and you
long.
know what? Before that might even be 0-0 with City when Riyad Mahrez hit the crossbar. You know what I mean? Like at Anfield, that was the last
No,
time.
hit it
When,
over the bar.
when he hit over the bar, and that was the season they still won the league by 1 point though.
Yeah.
Oh, the millimeter season was it?
But the
Oh,
the
the
reverse
John
on
Stones
Anfield is
clearance.
0-0. Mahrez hit it over the bar 0-0.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. It was never 0-0. I think up until we played you guys, and it was Burnley that ended the whole record. Anyways,
It
my
was
point
Burnley.
is Dejan Lovren never got a replacement for him. So big up to him for winning with Zenit back-to-back league titles. And last shout is for Conte. Inter Milan. He
Yep.
stopped Juve from winning it 9 years in a row. This guy
Started the run, ended
he
the
did every
run.
time in his first season. With Chelsea, with Juve the first time, now again the third time. And every time Ibra never finished, these guys saw this, Zlatan never finished top in his league, is always because the champion is always Conte's team. Even when he was in United, it was Chelsea's Conte. When he was in Serie A before this, it was Conte in Juve, and now Conte with Inter did it again. So Zlatan's nightmare.
But he won it in Barcelona though. He won the league title with Barcelona.
With Ajax as well, but then this is counting only when Conte's in the league, I think.
But I meant, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So let's move
Sad
on.
though.
I'm
Milan
gonna
lost the
ask
title.
you guys score predictions, and then let's move on to our next topic. Score predictions for the Champions League final, or you guys want to save that for later?
No, Champions League final.
Okay.
We're not previewing that score prediction later for that. That's a
Alright.
different show.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
But
keep it
yeah,
sure.
But yeah, I think let everyone just have a quick say on both the games. For me, City basically, Riyad Mahrez, it was his show, it was his night. Phil Foden deserved the goal in that game. No words for City right now. Everything
Too
that's
good.
yeah, like you can't say anything more than that. Like,
Yeah. Brilliant.
like,
Exponential.
you know what? I thought at some
Exceptional.
point Mbappe would come on, but no, he didn't come on. Not fit enough. Poch is like,
City were
Poch-
lucky that
Poch
Mbappe didn't even
Poch
play.
wasn't even considering Mbappe. Like every time the camera showed Mbappe, he was like, he didn't even warm up, bro.
Pochettino wants an
Poch-
excuse. That's
Poch
his
never
excuse.
looked, yeah.
Same like
But-
with Bayern when they didn't have Lewandowski. Now PSG didn't have
Never-
Mbappe.
And, you know,
against City.
but still, I think
when the red card came up, things got heated, like so much drama, and then Zinchenko wanted to come into all these heated arguments as well. He wanted to be part of it, but Fernandinho as a captain, you saw like, we're winning with Zinchenko. What the
even
hell? Like,
Herrera was gonna
He's
get
the guy.
Herrera was
Like-
gonna
like-
get a red card as well.
bro, Verratti,
Yeah.
literally a yellow
Yeah.
card
Yeah.
right the next minute. A few seconds later, again another challenge,
Yeah.
Verratti. Like, what are you trying to do, mate?
He said that the referee said the swear word to him, and he said that if we players say it, we're banned for 10 games.
But
The
you know,
referee say it, and
respect
then
to
nothing
one guy,
happens.
because we know one guy with his discipline. We know about Neymar and his discipline, right?
Mhm.
It's not the best. He's always part of the whatever.
But he was good.
fights
Yes, he was a
that
good
comes
boy
up.
yesterday.
But last night,
Day
the
before,
night
day
before,
before.
2 nights ago, he stayed out of it. He's
Yeah.
like, I'm not getting involved. Like he was actually calm that day.
Yeah.
But
He's a
again,
good
he
boy.
needed his buddy, man, Mbappe.
Yeah.
As for the game last night, this is what makes me so mad. Madrid they played, sorry to say, but they played shit both the legs against Chelsea.
Yeah.
And that
They
just
weren't doing
shows
their
that
best game.
when they played us, they weren't even that great. Just that we're, the position we're in with our defense and all that. In the first leg, we literally gave them 2 goals out of the 3. First one, like Trent, Alisson could have saved the third one. Salah got 1 goal, okay, but they still didn't play the greatest games. Second leg at Anfield, 0-0. Oh my God, we couldn't finish our chances. Last night, Chelsea could have won 4-5-0.
Yeah, they couldn't
guys
finish
saw?
their chances.
Even they couldn't finish the chances. Because
Kante
Courtois
should have
kept
scored.
saving it. Mason Mount, what a chance.
Yeah.
Kai Havertz,
It's really good.
Kante, what a
Man,
block
Kai
by Valverde.
Kai Havertz should have chipped once. He should have chipped, mate. What?
So the thing is, that just shows with our full team and if our front 3 were actually in form, man, we could have finished our chances in the second leg and just won 2-0, man. Like, it pisses me off.
Predicted Chelsea I actually predicted Real Madrid to win the game, but I predicted Kai Havertz to score the first goal for Chelsea, and how close that
Damn,
was.
because Werner got the rebound from the crossbar.
He made up for the miss in the first leg.
But yeah,
Made up
like
for the miss,
I mean,
yeah.
my final was PSG Madrid. Like it bought out. English final, I was wrong too.
I
but-
also said PSG Real Madrid.
and I said
But
PSG
I
to
think
lift.
I think if Lewandowski was
But I said
fit
this
the
all
whole-
before the first leg game, so
if
before the
Lewandowski was
semi-final.
fit for the PSG game, I think Bayern would be in the Champions League final by now.
exactly.
Would have been a totally different game.
It would have been totally different. But I think Man City are lucky to be where they are today right now.
No, I don't
Although
think
they've
they're
been
lucky,
performing-
man. They're brilliant, bro. They're brilliant.
Although they've been fantastic, I just think that if they had played Bayern Munich, maybe it would have been different.
Oh, if Bayern played
Because
City, What a game, man.
Yeah.
Oh, and Pep against his
that would be
former
that
club
would be
as
the best
well.
game.
And
That would have been the best Champions League game to watch.
But I
Just
still
say-
don't see City losing.
at
bro.
least we
But Bayern
got,
have showed the
we
inconsistency
got
this
to
season,
watch
though.
El Clasico. It's fine. We got to watch El Clasico, bro.
Yeah, yeah. Which was a
But
fun
yeah,
one.
I
I
think
mean,
City learned from United how to beat PSG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But didn't PSG
United-
knock us out in the group stage this year? PSG, Leipzig,
Yeah.
another
They ca-
team.
No, we remember that time we
It was the
came back
last
from
Yeah, yeah,
game,
the
2-0 down?
Rashford. Wasn't that a penalty though?
yeah.
It was, but every goal's a goal.
Every goal's a goal.
isn't it?
Every goal's a goal.
Yup.
All right, let's
Yeah,
take on
we
to the
touched on
next-
both
both-
Champions League semifinals already. So let's move on for this weekend. 15 games this game week.
All right.
Ooh.
By the way, finals of the Champions League, that'll be a different show about the prediction. Who do you think that's gonna lift in the end? And as for the Europa League finals, we're pre-recording this. Basically, United are in the finals. We will have a preview for that as well. United against Villarreal or Arsenal. Let's see.
Let's
I
hope
fancy-
we
I
don't
fancy
lose 4-0
Villarreal.
tonight.
But yeah, touch wood, whatever
Bro,
you guys want to do. I'm
what
not
if we just
doing
lose
it,
like
but
5-0 today?
I know you.
Bro, if they actually do that, man,
I'm
they
done.
did what they did to Barcelona.
I'm done.
and
You know,
bro,
I
bro.
I'm
before
done.
coming on
I'm
stream,
all-
I told Karoon
it happens
that-
only out tomorrow morning.
Yeah. yeah.
that Roma at home, but no fans, no motivation to score 4. Yes, they did with Barca, but it was
Yeah.
with fans. One team with no motivation, 4 goals. One team already thinking about the finals and thinking about the 3 Premier League games they have to play in the
Mhm.
upcoming few days against Villa, and then
Mhm.
who is it in between before Liverpool?
Leicester,
Leicester.
Leicester. So they're
And then
thinking of that
Liverpool.
already. They're thinking about going to the finals. They want to. That's why I told Karoon before we came on that for me I predicted like 1-1. We won't have a score prediction for this because we're pre-recording it. But
Yeah.
yeah, let's see what happens tonight.
I'll go 2-0 United if I had to predict.
I think 1-1.
That's
But
the same thing I predict.
I think I will. I think Karoon said 2-0. At
Yeah.
Rome.
Yeah.
But I don't mind as long as we go
But yeah,
through.
Nawab, since
I'm happy.
the 3 of you are United fans, you might as well just predict for fun and let's see who gets it right.
If you're
For
wrong,
the
you're doing
United,
Gangnam style.
Liverpool,
We have to rest players though, or else
Yeah.
we'll be screwed for the upcoming 4 games.
We should even rest the manager, bro. Let Carrick handle it today.
For me, okay, for me, United, I think 1-1 because or United will win because, like I said, both teams nothing to
To
play
score.
for. You guys can play your C team. You guys can play with 10 men. You guys can play with all your players closing their one eye. You guys will win. You know, you guys will go through for me. But I'm saying 1-1 for fun. And as for the other game, I fancy Villarreal going through because of Unai.
Yeah.
But just for the sake of watching extra time, I'm saying Arsenal 2-1 winning it, but they'll lose in extra time or on pens.
Aekavin, who do you want? Arsenal or Villarreal?
Honestly, I'd love to get some revenge over Arsenal after our recent games against them this season, but really, we've never played Villarreal before.
Well, what's easier? What do you want? What's easier? Arsenal's
I would
easier.
say no games. I would say no games easier. I would just say
Yeah,
preference-
because they're both shit.
beating Arsenal in the final would be the best thing. Because
Yeah.
sending them back down to the Europa League or not even Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nothing.
they don't
It
even deserve to
Yeah.
go to the
Yeah.
Champions League. I
They
rather
don't even deserve to be in the
can't
final,
believe I'm
first
saying
of all.
this. Even though you guys are gonna win a silverware, I'd rather let you guys win it because you guys secured Champions League anyway. And that spot isn't gonna open for any other club 5th place. I was hoping that would happen.
Yeah.
Like give it to Liverpool or something.
Honestly,
But
that's
Mourinho
not-
did
Villarreal.
anyway,
So that's
he
not
does.
happening. So Arsenal, if I see them in the UCL next season, and if we're not there, and they finish below us this season, like what kind of
won't be.
format is that, man?
We'll stop
honestly,
that.
I'd rather Villarreal maybe.
I'd rather Arsenal. I think it's gonna be a bit easier.
I think it's.
I'm scared of Emery. I'm scared of
me-
Emery.
I think
I'm a bit scared of
Yeah,
Emery.
Bro,
Mourinho
Arteta
is
that's the
in
thing.
Europa, man.
Do you remember what
He-
Emery
it-
did to us?
Arteta
Was
gets
Emery
it.
in, was Emery in Sevilla
Either,
when he
Sorry?
scored that? Was Emery in Sevilla when they beat us in the
No, it
Champions
wasn't-
League
it
or
wa-
the?
No,
It was
no,
Pepe
no.
scored
He
against
was
it
in
wasn't
he was in
Emery.
PSG right at that point maybe.
Yeah,
It was
and
PSG,
when he
PSG.
won 3 in a row, the third one was against my team when Klopp just came in. Not even his full season. Klopp took us to the finals.
Oh, yeah.
Stannis scored first. And
Koke.
Alberto Moreno, man, gifted his former club the third one in a row, mate. Moreno.
It was Koke, wasn't it?
Yup.
Where is he now? Villarreal? Is Moreno in Villarreal?
Yup. Now, yeah,
Easy,
exactly.
easy.
He's about to go to Europa League final again,
Yes.
and
Bro, I don't
he'll be
wanna play
happy.
Villarreal now.
But bro, a player like him won Europa League already with Villarreal with Sevilla, with Unai before he moved to Liverpool and basically lost the final with us, and he won the UCL with us,
you guys, yeah.
and now he's on the verge of going to a final. But like I said, the title is going to Manchester, Europa League.
Both the titles. The UEFA Champions League too. Champions League.
Yeah, the next.
No, come on,
Europa
Chelsea.
League.
Come on, Chelsea.
No, I want Chelsea
Come on,
too,
Chelsea.
man. You think I don't want Chelsea? But then
I don't want City to win. Chelsea.
Don't
man.
forget though, Tuchel made it to a
Yeah.
Champions League final
I mean,
last year as well.
there's
I
already the
know.
Prem and Carval in Manchester right
Yeah.
now. Like,
He's the first manager to do it with two different
At this
teams.
point, we'll just call it
Champions
the
League
Manchester
finals.
City trophy.
All my hope is on Kante, not Kante, yeah. N'Golo, bro. N'Golo,
Oh.
come on,
changed the game.
N'Golo.
oh, how can we
N'Golo,
not talk about
please.
this guy before we predict the Premier League fixtures this
What a
weekend?
legend, right? This guy.
Back to back,
Yeah.
man of the match awards.
Almost scored a
Oh
goal
my
yesterday.
God.
Almost scored a goal. He should have scored that goal.
Yeah, should
And
have
he
scored.
left back home in the Mini Cooper.
That guy
What a
is.
guy.
I was gonna end it
What a
with that.
guy.
What a guy! You just
What a
can't
guy.
hit
You
him.
can't hate the guy. You
can't
can't hate him.
the guy.
He's
What-
so
And hey,
humble.
What a fantastic
So
player.
humble, man.
Yeah. I would
All
take him
right.
in my team any day, man.
Oh, any day,
Yeah.
bro.
I would.
Over
But you
anyone.
know what?
His engine. man.
We'll have a debate one time. Let's do a show when the season ends before Euros of our all time or Premier League this season or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, best 11
Damn.
of
that'd be
all.
good.
Yeah, we're gonna
Like
do it
doesn't
for
matter
sure.
all time or just Premier League or just this season in the Premier League. But Fabinho and Kante, I'm gonna back. No spoilers for the upcoming. No,
Cliffhanger.
but bro, you're right though. Kante in the team any day.
Yeah.
Anyone would take him, man. Anyone
He
would
made
take him.
Leicester won the Premier League with
Kante for
Leicester.
sure.
That's why
Oh,
my hope is-
one last thing we touch about UCL before we actually talk about the Prem. It's been a long time now. We've been talking about the Champions League, but for the finals, this is interesting. Kante and Riyad Mahrez, Leicester City
Leicester
players.
City.
And both
Reunion.
can run till they drop, man. Both can run till they drop.
Imagine them on prime Leicester City team.
Yeah, and both of them literally played a part
Yeah.
to get to the finals
Yeah.
for their team. Kante
Yeah.
man of the match in both the games. Mahrez scored in both the legs,
Yeah.
3 goals in total. So
He's fantastic as well.
They both against each other. It's gonna be a fun game to watch.
Shit, man. I really
Definitely.
don't want City to win it, man. I really.
Don't want City to win.
Pep against Tuchel, man.
And
Damn.
imagine for United
Chelsea.
fans, last year we see Liverpool get their first Prem. Now we have to see City get their first Champions League, and we haven't won shit since like
To be honest with you,
since 2013,
I
bro.
actually didn't
No
want
more
Liverpool to win the
nightmare,
league.
man.
Huh?
I didn't want Liverpool to win the league, but I didn't feel as bad
As
because
if City will win
they
it,
didn't
right?
they didn't
Yeah.
beat us. They didn't beat us to the title. Not like Man City in 2012 when
Yeah.
they beat us in the
Yeah.
final day. That broke my
Yeah.
heart.
That one still
Yeah.
happens.
And
Seeing
also
Liverpool
'cause
win it, like
You could argue,
That's
you
not-
could
it's
say
not the
that
worst thing.
Liverpool deserved it. City don't deserve this.
Yeah. they deserve they
City
deserve
bought
the,
it, man.
the Premier League for sure last
They
year.
like
Yeah, they bought it.
I mean, we can
The
go on
amount of money
about
they
this,
spend in the squad.
I mean,
Yeah.
but
just
it was well deserved for us. We had
their
to
back
delay a
line
party
costs
thanks to
more than the
COVID.
whole team of Burnley. They're just their back line.
Literally, bro, and look at their bench.
Mm.
Their bench
Their
costs
bench-
more than
yeah.
like
Burnley.
the whole team of like
Yeah.
Yeah, their defense
big
alone.
up
man.
Sean Dagg's army.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We all
let's
thought-
move.
We all thought this season was going to be the downfall of Man City because remember what happened with the UEFA ban last year.
Yeah.
We all thought that
Yeah.
players are going to start
Yo, and
leaving
the
City.
whole-
It's all going to become.
Oh, I don't even want to talk about the
Mannequin.
financial fair play right now in City.
Oh my
Like
god!
imagine
City
they
got away with
weren't-
this.
they
gonna have
weren't
a
even
problem
supposed to
anymore
be
in
here right
that
now,
time.
man.
Yeah.
They're not even supposed to be, and now they're gonna win it. They literally paid for the trophy. Instead of a trophy, just write them a check, mate.
It's like a
That-
thief
that's what
getting
they
out of
already
jail,
did, I think.
robbing the most valuable things again.
You know what?
Yeah.
Both of our clubs combined 9 Champions League.
Yeah.
Chelsea won it once. City ain't lifting it. Please God, let's go, man.
Come on, Chelsea.
Yeah, let's
Damn.
let's
I will probably put up a Chelsea shirt for the
record.
final,
Yeah.
man.
Wait, you guys won it like 6 times already?
Yep.
Yeah.
We won it like
Yeah.
2.
The last
The
We
ball,
won 3.
the Champions ball. 6.
We won it 3 times.
So when you say us together won at 9, we like won 2 from the like we won 6. We won like what? 3?
You guys won
Yeah,
3.
we won
yeah.
3.
Yeah.
Three.
And one of it wasn't even Champions League. Yeah, it was like damn.
Yeah, European
We
Cup.
made it to 5 finals and lost both against Pep Barca.
Yeah. We lost
And
Barca.
that Pep Barca's finals.
We lost that Eto final, then the one
And
that
we actually
Rooney
played
Yeah.
better
scored.
than them in both finals.
Oh, the one Messi header that his shoe
Yeah.
came off the David
Yeah.
Villa
And
one.
we actually played better than them in both those finals. We should have won.
Maybe not the one that Rooney scored. We didn't play that well. The one that Van
No,
der Sar
not
scored.
not the one, but the 2-0 for
Was
sure.
that
we
at
deserve, we
Wembley
deserve
also?
something out of
The
that.
Rooney's
that was at
beautiful goal
Wembley.
to
That
make
was
it
at
1-1.
That
Wembley.
was Wembley.
That
We
time
should have defended better.
Messi decided to call game in the second half. He was like, my turn.
Man,
Right.
We should have defended
player is
better.
Mr. Nawab, I
Johnny.
think
Third
I think it's time to keep
move
the
on to the
show
predictions.
going.
All right. Okay. So before we move on to the topic after the predictions for the Premier League this weekend, I'm gonna go ahead with the score predictions from one game after another. You guys wanna help me out? Go through all the fixtures.
Yup.
from
Let's
Friday Night
start
Football?
with tomorrow night. So for you lot watching it today on a Friday, 7th of May, Leicester is playing Newcastle, but obviously 2 a.m. So that's Saturday, 8th
Yeah.
May. But yeah, Leicester at home to Newcastle. Every time it's Leicester playing on a Friday or a Monday, and usually
Hey, this is the first time.
it's
they're
the
not
first
playing,
time.
man.
Yep, Aekavin, guess what? It's our 4th episode today. The
Yeah.
past 3 episodes we've been recording, Leicester plays every time. So we never
Every
get to
time.
preview or predict Leicester. You know, this show today, by the way, was supposed to be tomorrow on a Friday, release it on a
Yes.
Saturday. But we're like,
Yeah.
let's finally predict and talk about Leicester, you know? So yeah, Nawab, Leicester's playing Newcastle Friday night.
Yeah.
Let's start with that prediction right
At
away
King
for
Power
everyone.
Stadium.
Who?
All right.
Oh, King Power. Yeah.
Wait, did you hear something wrong there?
I heard Carabao Stadium, but you know my ears.
No,
You know
King
No, no,
Power Stadium.
I heard King Power. Don't worry.
All right. Let's go with the score predictions from you guys. Okay, I'll start with Karoon. What's your score prediction?
It is 2-0.
2-0 to Leicester?
2-0 for the home team.
2-0 for the home team. All right. Okay. Narit, how about you? What's your score prediction?
Okay, I know the thing is, all these games we're gonna go just quick and fast, yeah,
Yeah.
because we have
round up the
15
scores.
games. But we are gonna touch on United, Villa, and Liverpool, Southampton. We won't talk about Liverpool United next Thursday because we already had a show for that. So for you guys
Yeah.
that missed out, go watch our latest episode for the game coming on the 13th, Liverpool United that got postponed. So we'll preview our games: Liverpool, Southampton, United, Villa, and United, Leicester. We can do that. But so I won't talk much about Leicester. For me, they're pretty much secured in the top 3. They won't bottle it. It's just the
How
fourth
good
place.
is Iheanacho though?
That's
Oh,
the
yeah.
thing. They dropped
He's
2 points
fantastic.
against Southampton, and I called it. With 10 men, Southampton managed to, get a point out of that. Iheanacho didn't get a goal that day. It was
Got an
Johnny Evans
assist.
Johnny Evans with the header. But they're
Yeah.
at home to Newcastle. Liverpool couldn't even beat Newcastle. I hope Joe Willock comes on and does what he does best, which is
Also
he
Willock.
scored against Spurs, winner against West Ham, equalized against us, couldn't play against former club, and therefore they lost. I'm hoping a draw, but I think the home side will win 2-1 to
2-1
Leicester.
All right. Ekvin, even though your prediction won't be into
For the
the
forfeit.
forfeit for the next episode, but we're gonna ask you as well for all the predictions for fun. Yeah. What's your prediction for this game?
So Leicester City for me, as Nori said, pretty much secured Champions League football next season.
Yeah.
Newcastle are chasing survival, but that still does not change my prediction that Leicester City will win this game 2-0.
2-0.
I'm going with Karoon's prediction.
Nice. My prediction for this game is as well same with Karoon and Ekvin's 2-0. I feel like Leicester will keep a clean sheet in this game.
I don't even want to give. I want to say like 1-1 just for for the sake of it, but I'm giving them a goal. I don't know why, but yeah.
Newcastle,
Man like Callum
Willock
Wilson
could come out to
and
score in the second
Joe
half.
Willock.
this guy we're linked with him. I don't know why, because obviously we're not getting Champions League, so we're linked with Saint Maximan. So big ups, big Saint, Saint Maxi. So that's what I'm saying 2-1. But you guys
He
are
showed some
actually
respect on Twitter to Salah's
predicting it
comments.
in a more realistic way. But yeah,
Yeah,
2-0 for the three of you, 2-1 for me.
yeah. All right. Our next game would be Saturday night. First game,
Yup.
6:30, Leeds
Yup.
versus Spurs.
Two white
Oh.
shirts, Bielsa football against Ryan Mason.
Mason ball.
Dude,
Mason
like,
balls.
like all the teams are already appointing their managers for
Yeah.
the next season. Who they're gonna be? What Spurs waiting for? Like, no one wants to come on. Like,
Who wants
'cause-
to
Did
come?
you see what they did in the
Whoever
Carabao
they
Cup
pick
final?
on, they sign a new contract with their team.
because bro,
They-
Harry
they're
Kane is moving this
disgusting,
summer,
man.
man.
What a disgusting team. Just because they didn't want to pay Mourinho more money, they sacked him before the final. He got them to. My God.
Bro,
They even
Mourinho is
paid
a
him for the
specialist
sack,
in
the
Carabao
money
Cup
that they
finals.
get sacked for. They had
Yeah.
to pay him an amount as
And-
well.
No, but they would have had to pay him more if he achieved what he was signed to achieve, win a trophy. So if he won the trophy, they would have to pay him the bonus for winning the trophy, which he was asked to achieve. Then they would also have to
exactly.
pay him.
Man,
That's
That's
the
the funny thing is,
chicken
That's the
on
thing
a
about
ball,
Spurs-
man.
Daniel Levy,
what
man.
is Tottenham's
Sacked him
Yeah.
before
What
the
is
final
Tottenham's
because he didn't
objective,
want to pay more if he wins the trophy. And he
one of
knows
their
Spurs are
objectives
gonna
objectives
ball
was
it
to win a
anyways.
trophy this season,
When you have a chance to
And
win a
they-
silverware.
and they sacked Mourinho right before the final.
Like
How did they
you know
do
that's
that?
what that just shows you're thinking about money over a trophy. Like, come on, man.
Yeah. That
You're
just
thinking about
shows,
your club finances and
During the
come
time with the
on,
pressure
bro.
from ESL,
Like,
I don't know. That was a bad
Mourinho
move.
Mourinho
Daniel
got sacked
Levy,
because
man.
of his
Which
results
just
this season,
shows
but
that
not because of the
If
ESL.
Mourinho
Yeah,
didn't-
nothing to do with ESL. They just didn't want to
Yeah.
pay him more when they sack him later. We win the
Yeah.
trophy. Like,
Yeah.
basically showing that if they went to the finals and Mourinho went to the final, Levy would be cheering
Yeah.
for the other team because
exactly.
he doesn't want to pay for the guy. Yeah.
And that's the thing. Like what? It should be the trophy first,
Yeah.
the silverware first.
Yeah.
Your club
You-
has been
Which
trophyless
team
for
wouldn't want
how
to
long?
have
You're
one?
the
this was
last time you won this
competition
trophy
they won
was this
anyways.
trophy. Kalin Kapole,
More
2008.
than
I
a
think.
decade ago.
Yeah, I think
The
2008.
cabinet's empty, bro. Like, come
Yeah,
on.
there is no cabinet there. Every
So-
time
so
if
for
they win
me-
anything, they'd have to order a cabinet.
Harry Kane is leaving this summer. I mean, he has to. It's time now. If you want to win something, mate, leave now. I feel
He's
bad for
gonna
Sonny.
You know
follow
where
on
to
what he
come.
said.
And
He knows he knows he has to go to win trophies.
you know,
Come to United.
you know, we would be in the same conversation, but only if Champions League football, man, that plays a big factor. But I mean, I hope he's thinking like, you know what? If I go Liverpool next year, Klopp will transform me, and I'll be in the system with all these guys. We'll be back in the Champions League,
See,
win it. Like, I hope he
that's the
thinks it
thing.
that way. But
Liverpool have the
if he goes to you guys, I won't be surprised though. I think he will
Liverpool
still
have the
suit you guys.
advantage that people want to play for Klopp.
Mm.
So you know what I mean? Like, at least who
And,
like
and,
if you
and
want to
I
play
feel
for
like
Klopp or
Kane,
Ole.
and I feel like Kane is not
Yeah.
the type who's just gonna move for like Raheem Sterling from
Yeah.
Liverpool City just for a title. Kane, he was loyal with Spurs anyways for so
He's
long.
ready.
Yes,
Yeah.
he want to move to finally win now. But I don't think that type of guy would be
Like-
so
Join a
arrogant.
Like he
rival
needs
or
to
anything.
win now.
Like he needs to win. He's not desperate. I think
Yeah.
he can go to Liverpool. I mean, the thing is, FSG will never bring anything out from their own pockets. I'm hearing Kane will just be for 80, like I said, because of COVID, because
90.
of
Yeah.
like around that. Imagine, bro, he should be 140, 150, but because of COVID, because of Spurs season, because he's gonna force
you know
the
what?
move. If
The
Oh.
worst thing that a team like PSG can do is break the market. They come, okay, I'll give you 150. They'll do something like that. Some team will come and
They
break
were
the
the
market
who
for Kane.
broke it anyways with
Yeah.
like
But in
Neymar,
the end, it's
Neymar,
Kane's option where he
Mbappe.
wants to go,
Because
right?
like
PSG is
everyone's ready
trying
to
to put
offer
all their
80,
money on Messi
90.
right now.
PSG or Man City will come and be like, okay, you're ready for 80, 90. I'll give you 150, and you stop discussing with everyone else and
Yeah.
discuss with us. Then it's done. Stupid
But it's
City.
up to Harry Kane where he wants to go in the end. Like if he wants to go to United, he can go to United.
But if
and
United
it's all-
can,
it's
no,
all
but
up
here's the thing.
to-
If United can offer what Spurs want, then it's not his choice. Is it?
There's
you
no
know
there's no release clause. That's the thing.
And let's just say Haaland or anyone wants to go to City. Meanwhile, for them, the conversation is not even about what's your wages, how many grand a week you want,
No, it's-
what you want 150K a week. It's not even about that.
No.
For them, it's a different conversation because they're ready to give out whatever, man.
Yeah. They just
Like
give them
bro,
a
you
check.
know what I found out? Your goalkeepers, all of your goalkeepers, right? Like De Gea is on what?
300 over.
350.
Yeah, it's
Bro,
not worth it for sure.
if I talk about some of our players, FSG, let's not start this one. It's gonna be another whole debate. I'm done with FSG for now.
But
Let's
2
move on.
seasons ago, you would have given De Gea the 350, though, no?
But Liverpool know, like,
I
but
would have given
Liverpool know
it to
when.
him.
No, like
Like he deserves it though. But Liverpool,
Man
we don't
United
have
player
that
of the
much.
year
Like,
3 years in a row, man.
he
like,
doesn't
of course he
deserve
deserves it.
Keeper.
Not now, but like 2,
like
3
not
years
now.
ago for sure, yeah.
But me bringing this up is showing the difference between the owners, bro. Like the ambitions and stuff, man.
That's why it's not
I don't
fair.
like FSG in football.
That's
but
why
in
it's not fair
baseball,
when
I
Man U
respect them
fans
'cause Boston Red
complain.
Sox.
Like
Yeah,
when Man U fans
Boston Red
complain that
Sox.
the Glazers have not put any money into us, that's not fair to the Glazers because they have put money. They have put a lot
Yeah.
of money into
They
it.
You know,
have put
I
money, but
Yeah.
not
for
a lot of
for
money.
you guys, I think the only problem is the
They don't,
recruitment.
they don't
It's
get,
gone
they don't
wrong.
care. Yeah.
Like the signings were wrong. That was literally
Yeah.
it. Like you guys were making signings,
Yeah.
and you know what I want us to do? Look at you guys as an example. No Champions League for you guys. You guys win Europa League. You got the likes of Mkhitaryan, Pogba, Ibra, and correct me if I'm wrong, Eric Bailly as well.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so like FSG, look at them.
Di Maria
Like
as
we're
well. Di
we're,
Maria as
we're
well.
not we're not gonna big up. We're not gonna
You know, we should
like
look
start
Liverpool as an
complimenting
example.
Glazers much, but FSG, look at that for example, and
You know,
bring us back
Because you guys did
where we
Fabinho.
deserve.
You guys got Fabinho within 1 hour on deadline day. What Edward Wood couldn't even get. He spent a whole summer
Yeah.
trying to get Sancho.
Right after
but
we
he
lost the
gets-
finals
he
in
spent a
Kiev
single
against
pe-
Madrid,
not even a single
Fabinho
penny
right
summer.
away.
and the thing is, yeah. It's important
We
to get
got
the
Di Maria
players
when we had no European football at
at
all.
all. Not even Europa League.
Not
had
even
nothing,
Europa.
nothing.
We had nothing.
But
Yeah.
again,
Di
he
Maria
came.
signed, but we
He
didn't have
came to
anything.
us only because Paris was having that financial fair play.
Oh, we lost the host.
We lost a connection. What?
All right, guys. While we try to bring him back,
Yeah.
we can do score predictions. Karoon, do you want to handle with the how to
Okay.
like bring him back and stuff? Because he's texting us. But we need his score prediction also, though.
Yeah.
so,
Wait.
so Aekavin, how's life, mate?
Oh,
No, not bad, not bad.
Mr.
But you know,
Nawab.
about the next game is Leeds against Spurs, right? What I want to say about Spurs is also because this whole thing started about Spurs anyway. Kane, I think he has to leave. It's time now. Unless if he doesn't move, he will go down as the best player in the Premier League to not win anything. Literally, he can just try to break Alan Shearer's record, but he'll be the best player to not win anything in the Prem. I mean, I know Gerrard didn't win the Premier League, but I'm talking about any silverware, FA Cup, Carabao, whatever. You know, the
Here's one
Champions League.
example.
But yeah, go on, bro.
Damian Lillard at the Portland Trailblazers didn't win anything, but he was so loyal to them.
Yup, that's the only like. Oh, Nawab's
Yeah,
back.
there it is. Nawab is
I
back.
respect him for his loyalty, man, Harry Kane. But one last thing I want to say about Spurs is also last week I could have been the clear winner for the predictions. I leveled with Nawab with 8. I said Spurs 3-0 Sheffield. Gareth Bale hat trick. What
I
a
only
play,
watched
by
to
the
see the
way.
Gareth Bale hat trick.
Mate,
He
I only watched
scored.
to see the
He
Gareth
scored
Bale
a hat
hat
trick, but guess who spoiled my prediction? Ruined it. Sonny with the 4th goal. So from 3 points that game, I got just the outcome correct 1 point. But yeah, let's
Could
predict.
have had 5.
Yep.
Could have had
True.
could have had 5 if that second goal counted, but in the end it was
Hey,
offside.
Gavin, you know what I predicted for that game? 0-0. That's how I lost this forfeit thing.
No, but back
You
your
could-
back yourself
you
for why you
should
said
go
0-0
1 point
though
for the
for
clean
first
sheet.
Sheffield.
I
the
said
week before.
0-0 because Sheffield played the week before, right, when they were already relegated. And I predicted
Yeah.
them to win 1-0 because I thought once the
And I
team
think they
gets
played
relegated.
Brighton.
Yeah.
They won 1-0 at home.
So I was like, once a team gets relegated, they start winning. It always happens, you know what I mean?
Got nothing to play for, no
Yeah.
pressure.
And so they start winning.
Every time I play against Sheffield United in fantasy, it always goes against me. I played 3 United players against Sheffield, we lost.
Yeah.
I'm never betting against Sheffield United ever again.
Yeah.
Always
Who-
comes back to bite me so hard.
Who's playing Sheffield United this week?
They're at
Crystal
home to
Palace.
at home to Palace.
At home to Crystal Palace, yeah.
So
All right, we have
Hey, Gavin,
our
get Zaha, man.
host
Do we have our
back.
predictions for Leeds versus Spurs yet?
No, never gonna get Zaha.
Let's start with the prediction.
All right,
Nawab,
just for
ask
this
anyone.
game, I'm gonna start with Narit.
Which game is this?
For prediction for
Um,
Leeds versus Spurs.
Leeds are at home to Spurs.
Yeah,
Leeds
England
drew
Road.
against Liverpool, drew against United. Spurs coming out from a 4-0 victory. Before that was the Carabao defeat. Leeds last game lost Brighton away. if I'm not wrong, I was the only guy that day to say it'll be a draw. You both said Leeds were gonna win like 2-0, 2-1.
Yeah.
Turns
I
out
said 1-0. Karoon
we
said
we got
2-0.
the whole outcome wrong because Brighton won it at home. But this time it's Leeds are at home. Bielsa football. I love watching them. I'll be putting on their shirt. It's an early game. And many interesting games on Saturday apart from the Sheffield one. Um Spurs for me not getting the win. I say 1-1 draw.
1-1 draw, I see. It could be a close game and
Bamford,
these
man.
two teams play against each
And
other.
and
Yeah,
and is Rafinha not
Bamford.
back yet, man? Is he out for the season or what, mate?
He's so good.
Who
He's
Like,
Rafinha?
He'll go to
yeah,
Liverpool.
dude, we linked with him or
He's been
Neto, but
linked,
I'm
man.
like,
He's been linked.
Even United want Rafinha, but I don't think it's gonna
he's a
happen.
baller, man. He's a baller.
I don't think he's gonna leave Leeds at all for me.
That's
He's
also
gonna stay
true.
there for another
That's
season
true.
at least.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing as well. But yeah, 1-1 for me.
Good move. All right. Aekavin, what's your prediction for the game?
I actually have two predictions for this, but I'm undecided. It's either Leeds will win 2-1 or Tottenham will win 3-1.
Okay.
I think I'll go with the safer bet and stick with you know what, I'll go Leeds 2-1.
You know,
But
I
I
was
actually
gonna say 1-1 or
At
2-1 to
home.
Leeds, but I have to go with 1 for us.
I
The
think Leeds will
forfeit
win
rule,
because
so-
Tottenham, Tottenham now, they've not been the team that you used to watch.
They will be back
They've
to
not been the same.
Spursy things, man. Spursy.
They're back to what
Last
used
game
to
they
be,
were
but
just at home against the relegated side. This time they're away against Bielsa. I see a 2-1 Leeds actually, but yeah, I can only pick one. So
I can, and I hope Bamford scores a brace.
I think Bamford's gonna be like he's gonna score against Spurs. Man,
wow,
for me.
I still have him in my
Oh,
team,
sorry to interrupt.
and Delas as
United's
well.
lineup is out.
And if they have Rafinha back in their team, then for sure they're
You
gonna
guys
get
want
the
to
game.
check? Oh, you know what? You want to do this for the first time ever in this video? It would mean nothing for the people watching it tomorrow, like today for you guys watching it now, Friday. I want you guys to guess the lineup, unless Aekavin, you actually have it in front
I
of
already
you.
read it, but I'll let you guys guess it.
Okay, because every
I
time
have it
I
in front of me.
make these two, both of my mates guess, and this time is the first time we're doing it online on Zoom call. We're using Zoom as our platform, by the way, people.
Shout
So-
out Zoom.
Boom, barabar.
But yeah, since Aekavin got the lineup out, we'll go by goalkeeper first and one by
Wait,
one. So,
Should we finish this Leeds Spurs thing first?
Sure.
Who
Let,
has
yeah, Kuka was the last guy to say score prediction. Let's finish that.
Nawab didn't say
Yeah.
it? Said already?
No, I haven't said it.
Yep,
let's
for you,
just
for
give
you,
a
for you
score.
both.
Mine
Yeah,
is
at
one,
at least
two.
finish this game.
1-2.
1-2 to Spurs.
No,
Spurs to win it away
wins,
from home.
So I'll say the away, a home first, then I'll say the away.
Okay.
1-2.
Alright, Nawab, you.
For me, I feel like it's going to be a goal scoring game. I'm gonna go with 2-2. It's gonna be a draw.
Classic 2-2. And you know what? Every time we say that it's gonna be a high scoring game, it ends up 0-0, mate. Goalless draw for some reason.
Yeah.
Like
Usually.
United against Leeds, I was like, oh, 2-2
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah. All right. Our next game after the Leeds versus Spurs is Sheffield United versus Crystal Palace.
You guys
Your
are
prediction?
predict
we
lineup
have to
first or
predict lineup first, Nawab.
Oh, we're going with the lineup for this game. All right.
No, for the United game.
you guys are playing Roma, bro?
Right
Literally
now.
in an
Yeah,
hour.
I thought you wanted to do it. Okay. All right.
I have it in front of me so you guys can guess.
You know what? Let me be part of it also, because
Sure,
I know.
go for it.
You didn't check
Go for
So
it.
not at all. My phone is only the fixtures of fantasy the whole time. You guys can't even see it, but yeah.
Mine is I can't show.
but no.
Yeah.
YouTube will ban us, block us. Don't do
Yeah.
it, mate.
Don't
Not
do it.
here.
Don't do.
All right.
So starting in goal.
Let's go with United fans first. Karoon in goal.
Um,
Aekavin one checking
De Gea.
alone.
De
Oh yeah,
Gea.
because he plays in this competition, right?
Yeah. Am I correct, Aekavin?
What does the rest think as well?
Oh yeah, that's okay.
No, for me, they have for sure because he played in this competition.
Nawab?
Yeah, I think De Gea's gonna start.
Yeah, it's correct. David De Gea. And the defense.
Starting with which
Oh.
position and who wants to go first?
Right back to left back.
Bisaka.
I
I'll
think
start with.
Bisaka as well because all these on
Yeah.
suddenly just
Yeah.
play second team. Bisaka.
He doesn't have a. He doesn't have.
Yeah,
a
there's no
backup
right back. Yeah, he's not
There's
gonna
no
play.
right back.
He's not gonna play Tuanzebe. Like,
Yeah. Forward, which now? Left back? Tell us.
To center back. No, right back to center. To left back.
okay, right CB,
Oh, okay, that's what you mean.
right CB.
What do you guys think right CB is?
I think I am Premier League's in the law, but Eric Bailly needs a shout for this game. The tie is done. Should play him
Yeah.
though.
He's back.
I'm actually
I mean,
gonna
like,
do you
he's
guys
not in
think?
between.
Tuanzebe with this one, maybe. So I'll say Tuanzebe for
I'm
fun.
gonna go with Eric Bailly. I'm gonna go with Eric Bailly.
Narit and Noah was correct.
Nice.
Eric Bailly
Should be that way.
and the
And
other
I'm
center back.
calling it now. Man of the
Say
match.
him back.
He will show Chris
Yeah.
Smalling why Bailly extended his contract. Meanwhile, you're there in Serie A, man.
Yeah.
Even though he played well that day, though, I think.
Well, he was lucky not to get sent off. By the way, Chris Smalling
Yeah.
was very lucky not to get sent
Roma's
off. He
form
should
right
have got sent
now,
off for that penalty.
dreadful. Lost 2-0.
He should have got a second yellow card. That was a really bad foul on Cavani. I don't know how he didn't get sent off for that.
I agree.
But yeah, the other center back. Who's the other center back?
Of course, your captain.
Fridge.
Eric White.
And
Very
left
much
back.
so.
Lots of nicknames. I think like Karoon said, I think Alex says he deserves a shot as well.
Yeah.
Similar to, I look at him in the same way as Bailly. That you guys won the
Yeah.
tie. Should rest Shaw for the upcoming 3 Premier League games in a
Yeah.
row. So like, I think
So
it
is
should
it-
be Teles.
Same. I'm saying Tellers too.
Yeah, less as well for me.
So you all say Tellez?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate to break it to you, but it's Luke Shaw.
Damn.
Oh man.
What are you doing that for?
I do not know. I don't know why he's not resting Luke Shaw, but I think he's starting Luke Shaw
By
for
the way,
this
this
game.
is so cool. We're making our guest of the show making us guess the lineup, man. Our guest is making us guess
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
lineup.
Yep.
But
Midfield.
Midfield.
I mean, we're not talking about
Yeah.
further ahead like Bruno and Pogba yet. We're just talking about like, what's the formation, by the way? Because you guys sometimes
It
like a
looks
diamond
like-
or like a.
It looks like a four.
A two CDM.
It looks like a 4-2-2 diamond. It looks like that. A 4-2-2
Yeah.
diamond.
I would throw Fred in there maybe. Is he?
Matic.
Fred's in.
I feel like Van de Beek should start this game.
Van der Beek is starting.
Is
Ooh.
Matic
finally,
starting?
finally, Ollie, man.
He needs to be, man. Like this game, we already have 1 foot in the finals.
You said
He should
Matic?
start
Matic
this.
is starting or no?
No.
Yeah, because it feels weird with Matic and Fred both left-footed.
Yeah,
I always
oh, yeah, that's true.
Think
that's
about
true.
that. I always think about. I don't know if Ollie thinks about that though, but I think about that when I set up my team. in
What
a
about
way.
Max Austin? He's in.
Yeah,
McTominay?
Scotty.
Is he
in.
on the
No.
bench?
So no two,
Okay,
no
so-
no defensive, no
So
CDMs
there's-
today.
So there's
Like
Fred,
no two
there's
CDMs.
Donny, and I'm saying there's Pogba and there's Bruno for sure.
Yeah.
So there's 2 more left, right? Probably Rashi
Ole
and
is not
Cavani.
resting his players today. He's not resting his players today.
Is
Okay.
Greenwood up front?
So it's Rashi and
Greenwood,
Cavani then.
Greenwood,
The two.
Greenwood, and
Right.
and this Cavani. Greenwood and Cavani.
So no Rashi.
So Rashi is rested only, guy. And-
Rashid
He's
needs a rest.
rested. He's rested for Aston Villa.
Yeah.
I would
So
expect
so
him to start
Rashi,
Amad Diallo.
Rashi and Lindelof rested, but I can't believe left back is Luke Shaw. He's your best player of the season so far, best left back in the
Exactly, he
league.
should be rested. He should be
Why?
rested.
I mean,
We
why
need to
am
keep
I?
our away record.
going-
We need to keep our away record alive as well because we're chasing for the record. If we go unbeaten this season with all our away games, we'll be 26. And with starting next season, we have to win. We have to go 2 more games unbeaten to beat the record of Arsenal's 27.
And you know what? I think you guys are doing it.
Yeah, that's
And,
what
and,
we
and
thought.
like I said, I'll be so proud because the last stadium you guys came and got the defeat was us last year at Anfield. So I don't mind if your record keeps on going, but I can be proud with just one thing, that it was Anfield, the last place you guys lost
Fair
away.
enough.
Yeah.
But yep, respect to what Ollie's doing away from home. So let's move on with the predictions. We still have a lot more. Because
Yeah.
lineup's done, right? We said all
Yeah.
11.
So I forgot to mention Maguire. I think he's been on good form, but in the long run, but he's had some dodgy games this season where he's costed us games. I think that he should be. He shouldn't be our captain. I know it's a bit controversial for me to say that, but he's done what he had to do with the Everton situation. I think it should be given to Bruno Fernandes because he's more of a leader on the pitch. Off the pitch, Maguire is a leader, but Harry Maguire is a leader off the pitch. But I think Bruno Fernandes is a
on
leader
this
on
channel.
the pitch.
When it comes to this, we're on the
Yeah,
same
we are on
page.
the same
Like,
page.
I mean,
Yeah, I think we
literally, we
Bruno.
all said Bruno as well.
Yeah,
He just
Bruno
wants
should
to
be the
win.
captain
Even in
for
our
me.
lineup thing, we didn't. Yeah, we gave it to Bruno.
In the combined
See what
event,
happened? You gave him the
yeah, we
captain against
forgot to give the
PSG.
captaincy, but we
Oh, yeah,
decided after the
later, yeah.
show,
You gave him the
guys,
captaincy
it's
against
Bruno.
PSG. Look at how hard our team played. We beat PSG 2-1 away from home without Maguire and a couple other players as well. I think Pogba came on, but
in the combined and
But
the
yeah.
Vice, obviously we all had different for our selections, but I think Vice we said was it Allison or
Eddie.
Allison, right? And I gave
Yeah.
third to Fabinho, but you guys gave third to like
I didn't
I
give
mean,
third.
you didn't give a
I
third.
gave third to Allison.
And you second to
So who did you
Rashi
give
or someone?
Yeah, my second was Rashford.
let's get back to the predictions.
Just because he
Yeah,
saved.
let's
Just because he saves the kids, right?
all right, let's go to the
Good
next game.
Yeah, our next game, the game after Leeds versus Spurs, 9 p.m.
Sheffield against
United
Palace.
Crystal Palace. All right,
Bramall
for
Lane.
this game, I'm gonna start with Aekavin. What's your prediction for the game?
I think Crystal Palace will get a 2-0 win. I think Sheffield United are down. They don't have much to play for. All to play for pride at this point.
Yep.
They're on the rebuild process now. They're gonna have to come back up next season. So I think Crystal Palace will just get a simple 2-0 win for me because Palace have more to play for than Sheffield do.
Yeah, but let's see if Karoon's prediction for the team that gets relegated will go on or not.
I'm done with that
I'm
shit,
gonna go
man.
with Karoon. What's your prediction for the game? What's your prediction for this game?
0-1.
0-1 to Palace, not
Yes.
1-0 to Sheffield.
No,
All right.
no more. Done with that game. It cost me a dance. I don't dance. It cost me a dance.
Yeah, you gotta take this more seriously now. We don't want to have any
Now
forfeit.
it's like homework.
Okay. Narrate, what's your prediction for this game?
You know what? I'm gonna be controversial now. I'm gonna pull a Karoon right now.
Oh my.
Because here's the thing, yeah. Even what Aekavin said spot on. Nothing to play for, just for the pride, just to complete 38 games. There are no fans watching, which we'll talk about the last topic is about home fans being back for the 2 final rounds, I think. But nothing to play for in this game for them. They're already thinking about the championship, how they'll bounce back, who their next manager will be after Chris Wilder. Because the guy right now is like just interim, right? Like yeah. So
Should be Eddie Howe.
but the thing is, and when they Karoon, you got spot on when they played Brighton like 2 weeks ago at home. They won 1-0. After they were confirmed being relegated, they won the next game. But against Spurs, it was quite clear. Spurs at home. Spurs coming out from a Carabao defeat. They're going to go all in. Like I said, they won 4-0. But now Sheffield are back at home. 1-1. It was almost a Sheffield 1-0 with 1-1.
For you, BTTS.
Zaha to get a goal. And for Sheffield, probably like McGoldrick or someone. I want my boy Ryan Brewster to score. Since he signed, made 0 goals. Even though he's been on the bench most of the times. But yeah. Yep, let's go on to the next game, the big game, which is a Champions League final. But they're playing as a trailer for us this coming weekend.
Yeah, before we move on there, just let me put my prediction for the Sheffield.
My bad, bro.
We can skip that, no worries.
No.
My prediction for this game,
do it,
I'm gonna
bro.
revert Karoon. I'm thinking Crystal Palace is gonna win.
0-1.
I want to say 0-0 so bad
I'm
as
gonna go
well.
with Ickawin's prediction. 2-0 for Crystal Palace away
I
from.
literally wrote 0-0 down and then I changed it to 1-0. Even I felt 0-0, honestly.
All right.
One of them could be correct. All right, yeah, let's move on to the next game. Champions League warm-up for Man City versus Chelsea.
City, if they win, they get the crowned champions of England. They will be crowned if they win.
Mm-hmm.
And that will give a hope for Liverpool fans, West Ham fans, and all that. So I'm supporting City, even though they're lifting it if they win. But I'm supporting City. But yeah, Nawab, who goes first for this?
All right. For this game, I'm gonna start with you, Narit. What's your prediction? What's your take for the game?
City, I mean, both of them just literally just played. So it's not like, I mean, City's just extra day rest, but that doesn't matter. City's home, but again, and you, it's funny how City fans they never protest because they got. Why will they protest? They're winning
Yeah.
everything.
The owners don't really have a
They just
problem.
try to fit in, but
Sheikh
they never really
Mansour, they're
protest.
happy with their owners.
Why would they protest?
They
Yeah.
don't even have fans to protest, by the way. I
Yeah.
mean, sorry, City fans. But again, who am I saying sorry to? Okay, that's too
That's
far.
like a
That's too
double
far.
shot.
Yeah, that's too far. I mean,
More
yeah,
of a-
we'll get an idea, but trust me, it's not like what we see in this game will be the outcome of the Champions because that's a final. It'll be like a 0-0 in the final, maybe. You know, they're all nervy and they'll play like so
Mm.
much pressure. I think fans are allowed for that, if I'm not wrong, for the finals.
They might they're planning
And you
to
saw
change it
Villa
to
Park,
England.
Aston
Yeah.
Villa.
Yeah.
They're offering to at Villa Park.
Which makes sense. Why fly to
yeah,
Istanbul?
yeah, it's two
Yeah,
English
yeah.
teams with
COVID
the
and
pandemic
everything.
going on.
Yeah. Give it Villa
Bro,
Park big up.
come Anfield, man.
Yeah.
Or OT. I'll take it in OT.
Yeah,
OT,
OT, and then let's all break in again. Like you know, I'm kidding. They're
No
allowing
more
fans
corner
anyway.
flags left for the game then.
But yeah, I don't want to take much time on this. But it won't be what it'll end up in the finals. Whoever wins this for me. But City at home, I think they're. Oh, but with Chelsea though,
rotation
right
and
now, with
everything,
Chelsea,
man.
they're not conceding at all, literally. But with City team, with their side, they're always scoring somehow.
Yeah.
2-1, 2-1 against Dortmund, both the ties, both the legs. Against PSG again, 2-1 and 2-0.
Yeah.
I know this is the Premier League, but City last game they beat Palace 2-0 with their second team away. Now they're at home. I think they're going. Pep wants the job done, so he can just focus on the finals. He wants the job done this weekend. But Tuchel, man, he knocked Pep teams out in the FA Cup. He knocked them out in the FA Cup, Chelsea. So it's a tough one, but I'm supporting City, even though I don't want them to live. But we know they're getting the title anyways, right? It's just a
Yeah.
matter of when. I can see a draw big time, but with City's form right now, oh man, it's so difficult. City 2-1.
City 2-1.
Even though both are not even conceding, but City scoring more than Chelsea. Chelsea not as clinical, but I think Chelsea might get one somehow. Havertz, Werner, when in their, they can cause City a problem at the back when they counter.
Mm.
That's why I see a goal, but City will have most of the ball. Eventually, they'll get the job done. City clinches it 2-1, and they'll be crowned champions this weekend. Hate to say it.
Yeah.
Hate to hear it.
hate to watch it, but I'm we once the game ends,
Hate to know.
We know,
we're
we
closing
know.
it. If they're not gonna lift it,
Yeah,
wait, are they gonna lift it? No, they'll lift it at last home game always, right?
The last home game, I think this.
And again,
wait,
And
how
no
many
one
and
more
fans
games
will
do
be
they have? We have like
fans will be
4 more
back,
games
but
left.
then
what fans?
who will be back for them?
Yeah.
The plastic polythene will be back. So yeah.
Oh man, I think there's no City fans are gonna subscribe for us. We're sorry, we love you.
Yeah, I love you, City. You know which City fan I'm talking. I love you too. I love you too. Yes, you.
You can't see me.
Yo.
All right, I'm saying 2-1. Let's go, move on. Who's next?
All right, Karoon, what's your prediction for the game?
Okay, for this one, I said 1-1.
Okay, from your homework, you did 1-1.
Oh,
What's
you already
your
predicted from
final say?
before. Nice, I like
Yeah.
that.
What's your final say?
I gotta take it super serious now.
I see a 1-1 as well, big time.
1-1 then.
I'm hoping for City to lose as every game to the end of the season now. Because they do this, we still win the league.
Yeah.
I mean, you never know, right? But of
Loving the
course, I
spirit,
mean,
man. Love the
Yeah.
spirit, yeah.
I think
Anything can happen in
honestly,
football. But the way
anything can
City's
happen,
playing right
exactly.
now.
yeah,
Oh,
City might want to get redemption after the FA Cup semi-final defeat, but they're gonna get the
They'll
double over
save that for the
Chelsea.
Champions League.
They want to save everything for the Champions League, but I think City are gonna go with their B team this weekend. But it could be. I'm gonna agree with her. I'm gonna go City 2-1. I think City will just get the job done this weekend against Chelsea. They'll wanna do what United did back in 2008, beat Chelsea to the title, but not technically beat Chelsea to the. But you know what I mean. They beat Chelsea on the day to get the title.
Yeah.
But beating Chelsea to get the Champions League
in Moscow.
You never know.
Yeah.
2008.
Yeah, in Moscow, when John Terry slipped.
Shout out JT.
That was the greatest moment of my life, maybe. When JT slipped.
Shout out Ronaldo as well. Because
Ronaldo
he missed the penalty, but people forgets about his goal in the game.
He scored, yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna go with City 2-1.
Bob, you?
For me, I'm gonna go controversial. I feel like the way City performed against Leeds, you know how they lost 2-1? With the mistake with the red card and everything. I feel like Chelsea is gonna take the win away from home.
A lot of chances for City,
and you know
but
what?
they missed a lot.
Tuchel's been unbeaten against all top managers, so I don't even disagree with you. Like, it could go either way. It could go three ways this game.
Yeah.
They're gonna win 1-3 for me.
Hopefully.
Chelsea is gonna have a goal scoring game. It's gonna be like a
Chelsea.
warm up game for
Chelsea,
the final.
3 goals in
3-1?
Etihad.
Yeah.
It can happen. It can happen if United.
Yeah, and you know what? And if Aekavin right, if they're playing their B team even, I know Laporte is good with Ake, but you never know. Chelsea might get 3.
The thing
it
is,
could happen. Not this year, but
if
it will
not
happen
clinical,
one day.
United can score 2 goals.
Yeah. But with the prediction, the score,
if a
if
United
it
team
goes
that's
the
not been
opposite, I'm
clinical
gonna
this season
lose.
can score 2, then I think Chelsea
United
can
has
score
been
2.
clinical, bro. We scored the most goals in the whole Prem, if not
Before
City,
the City game, the City game, we had 2 0-0s in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
We drew
still
0-0 against
scored-
Chelsea. We drew 0-0 against
we're
Crystal
still
Palace.
averaging the most goals, I think, if it's not for City. Maybe even if you count City, I think we're still averaging the most
I know.
goals per game.
No, I was
That's
talking about
what
the
was the
game,
stat
the
when
2 games
United
before.
played Leeds?
Leeds.
United was
Yeah.
scoring a lot, and Leeds is second. They're scoring below you guys, or they were conceding a lot.
Scoring and conceding together, added together, we were top and
It was
first and second.
yeah.
100 and
That game
then
could have easily been 10-6.
Could have been.
Yeah,
United Leeds game
and we all
could have
predicted
easily
like
been 10-6.
we predicted like 2-2 United 2-1,
Yeah.
but 0-0.
yeah.
6-2,
who
4
would've
goals in
thunk
the
it?
first half.
5 goals against Roma in second half though. Damn.
Yeah.
All right. Nawab,
Let's move on
you're
to the
saying
next
3-1
game.
to Chelsea, right? Next
Yeah.
game is my game. So I should
Liverpool
go
A
first,
versus
right?
Liverpool B.
You know what?
Southampton.
I know it's my team. I
Alright.
should go first, and I'm the only
Yeah,
Liverpool
but
fan
I was
here.
gonna start with you off anyway.
But I'm gonna be so controversial. I know we have 2 games this game week. If you want to count it, it's a double game week, triple game week for United only.
Yeah. Captain.
Yeah, I'm going to do a fancy tomorrow and think about it a lot.
Yeah.
We don't have to wait for United to beat us to end the title hopes. I mean, the best scenario would be, not the best. We don't want to see City lifting it or winning it, this Saturday. If they beat Chelsea, we're happy. We just wait for West Ham to drop points against Everton on Sunday. Well, hope that's a draw. Need Everton to drop as well. And we're playing right after Chelsea City, or I should say City Chelsea. City's at home.
Yeah.
So it'll be good if City can get the win. Chelsea drop points. We beat Southampton, close the gap. But you know what? I see City doing that for us. But I see us bottling it again at home. I'm going with 1-1. I'm sorry. I know Karoon knows me. I never predict my team to lose, even when they were losing 6 in a row. I see a 1-0, 1-0 every time with a small team. But recently it's been better. We beat Villa 2-1. But again, at home against Newcastle last minute. Leeds was also 87th minute, but that was away, so I won't bring that up. But last play of the game, Joe Willock from nowhere pops up, deflected. Fabinho got the equalizer, but I don't see us winning this, even though Southampton.
You guys were lucky with that handball.
Yeah, that's why we were so lucky with that, and it was ruled out only because of the law. But for me, that's so unfair.
Yeah.
I think
and if I'm not wrong, you were fair about it as well, Narrate. You said that it should have stood an hour.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So in a way,
yeah,
they deserve the point, I guess. And I said we can't finish our chances. I keep saying that. So I feel this game again, our attempts are going to be 10 plus, might even be 20 like last time against Newcastle, but we'll get only one and they'll equalize. Even though Danny Ings, I'm hearing like he's out. I heard he's out for the whole season now. But Che Adams or Minamino can play because he's on loan, but
Yeah.
he's not going to make a difference for them anyways. I see a James Ward-Prowse penalty, free kick, whatever. I'm sorry, Liverpool fans, 1-1. And before we play United, we're like, you know what? Beat us, man. We have nothing to play for.
We don't forgive you for saying sorry to us about the Liverpool, by the way. We don't forgive you. It's totally fine.
Che Adams,
We're happy. We're happy to see that.
like you know,
the Scottish legend.
if it didn't get postponed, at least we had the chance to, the motivation to hand City the title by beating you guys, even though we hate City as well. They are rivals for the past few years. But this game will mean nothing now, especially if you drop points against Southampton. What's the point of watching Liverpool United, man? Nil,
I
nil
mean,
for
United
now.
Liverpool always means
Or what
everything,
if there's
even
another
if the points don't
And,
matter.
and, and,
anymore.
and
That
form
game
goes
is
out the
the
window.
game of the year.
And I'm waiting
always.
for that's the last game we're predicting for us. And I want to see if me, Karoon, and Navar, if we're sticking to what we said last time. Yes, we can change it by the way, because the next episode now, it's the next
Yeah.
game week.
Circumstances
I know I'm-
changed.
Yeah, but I think I know what I'm gonna say. I won't
Even
spoil
I
it
know.
yet, but yeah. All right, so I'm going Liverpool 1-1 Southampton. Sorry, Liverpool
All
fans.
right. Karoon, what's your take? What's your
2-0.
prediction for the game? 2-0 for Liverpool?
Cool. Yeah.
You're going with home and away. All right.
For sure.
Mo Salah,
Aekavin, what's
please.
your
I'm gonna
Aekavin,
captain
what's
Mo.
your prediction?
Captain Mo
Go
Salah.
either
Actually, no,
way.
Captain
Captain
Bruno.
a United team.
Either way.
3 triple game.
I might consider triple captaining Bruno Fernandes actually.
Because
Oh, I-
triple
I-
game week, right?
Oh, I
Triple
already
game
used
Exactly.
I already used my triple captain though, but I will captain Bruno.
I have
I'm
bench
considering
boost.
it, but knowing Bruno is
I used
Bruno is-
all.
when you captain him, he doesn't always turn up. But it's gonna get
Especially
points
when you
anyways for
captain him.
assists.
When you
Bro,
captain him,
in
he's
three
like,
in
Yeah.
three games, I see him
Usually
being
always.
involved in at least 6 goals.
But I think I'm taking Mason Greenwood
I
out of my
hope you're
fantasy
right.
anyways.
And we haven't
Like
gotten a
assists
pen in so
or
long.
goals.
We did against Roma.
Oh, yeah, we did get a pen against
and
Roma.
Bruno scored.
Before that, we didn't get a pen for some
You know,
reason.
and you know what,
before we
guys?
didn't get a pen.
In less than an hour, your match will kick off. Bruno will also score with a penalty tonight. Calling it now.
I don't mind. As long as we win the game, I'm fine.
Chris Smalling with
yeah,
the
I feel like
foul.
if
my
anyone's gonna get a
prediction-
penalty in this game, it's
My
gonna be
prediction
Roma.
for this game, it could go either way, but Liverpool the favorites for me. I think Liverpool will win 2-1. I think it makes more sense to go at Liverpool here because they're at Anfield. Southampton missing a couple of key players like you just said.
Jennings, yep.
Yeah, your ex-player.
Yep.
I think Liverpool could win this game. I can see this being a draw, but I think Liverpool will win 2-1.
And
Won't be easy.
Ingsy was the guy who scored against us in the reverse fixture. 1-0 defeat
Ward-Prowse assist.
at St. Mary's. I think Trent's mistake, man. Oh.
I was so nervous for the rest of the game because the way Southampton sat back. But yeah,
All right, let's
For
move on
me, the
to.
prediction
Oh
for the
yeah,
game, I'm
forgot. I
gonna
keep
go with
forgetting
Liverpool.
that.
2-0
to
for
Liverpool.
me. 2-0.
2-0?
Nice. I hope, boys. I hope,
I'm gonna go
man.
with Karoon's prediction for
All
this
3
game.
of you said Liverpool with the 3
To
points.
Southampton.
Yeah.
Wait. No, right?
What happened?
No,
No,
Navar
I was
saying
asking. No,
you're
I was
saying
gonna
you're
predict
saying 2-1
2-0
to
Southampton.
the home side, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said 2-0. 2-0 to the home side.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're like Garoon.
Karoon's prediction.
Hey, you scared me a little when Aekavin trying to say 2-1 to Southampton. I was like, whoa, don't break my heart like that, mate.
I don't think
I
they're
mean,
gonna
Liverpool
score in
played
Anfield
both
in
home
this
games this
game.
season, didn't
I
they?
mean, I'm already breaking my own heart by saying 1-1, and you
Both-
guys know me. Top
both
was done from
Liverpool played-
before.
Both the Liverpool games against Southampton were at home, no? Because I thought Liverpool always go shopping in Southampton.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Like
so
how we
Liverpool
say it,
versus
it's
Liverpool
Liverpool
B.
against our academy team.
Liverpool B team.
Yep.
Yeah.
Minamino's there right now.
But you know, now we shop at like Leipzig, man. Naby Keita, Kunate,
Two
Everyone
players.
That's where
keeps
Bayern have been
shopping
shopping
on
from as
even
well.
even like
Bayern have been
RB
shopping from
Salzburg.
Sadio Mane used to play
Same
for
thing,
Salzburg,
RB
so-
Salzburg.
Yeah,
Also
that's
Sadio
it.
Mane,
It's like everyone's been
Takumi
shopping at Red Bull.
Minamino.
You mean you used to shop at Salzburg, not?
But no one's buying the drink Red Bull.
Yeah.
Yeah, Salzburg. And
Everyone's shopping
Leipzig.
at Red
You
Bull
mean-
right now.
But
exactly.
they changed the name to Rasenball Sport now. I don't think it's Red Bull anymore.
It's still.
I mean,
Oh yeah.
it's still owned by
But
Red
still
Bull, but
yeah.
the name is changed to Rasenball Sport.
yeah.
The next guy will
Yeah,
get with the
moving on.
same connection as Erling Haaland. Just saying, not a straight move, but like, come on,
from Bayern.
Erling
From Bayern.
Dortmund. All
All
right,
right.
Next.
Next game on
Wolves
Sunday. The
Brighton.
first game, Wolves Brighton.
Early kickoff, 6 p.m.
Wolves
Alright.
against Brighton.
Aekavin, what's your prediction?
I think Wolves have been really underperforming this season with Raul Jimenez suffering that serious concussion that he had against I don't remember who it was, but
I think Arsenal, if I'm not wrong.
it was before that. I think Arsenal.
Before that?
I think so, because without Jimenez, Arsenal they still beat Arsenal anyways, because Arsenal are
Yeah.
not been the best. But
He broke
honestly,
his
Brighton
brain.
have been really on and off. But this time I think Wolves will get their win. I think it'll be a 1-0 Wolves win, because Brighton are now in the drop zone and the pressure is really hitting them hard. I think it could really affect them in this game. I think Wolves searching for a win to climb higher in the table. I think Wolves will get the 1-0 win, and I think maybe Pedro Neto will get the goal.
Nice. All right.
I read that
Karoon,
guy,
if he's
man.
back.
Neto.
If he's
Yeah,
fit. I don't know if he's
he's
fit or
been
not.
Oh
good
yeah,
season
he didn't play the last
compared to
game.
other players.
If not, then I think maybe Adama Traore could get a goal.
Guys, 1 sec. Nawab, you can go to Karoon on this game, and then to you, I'll be back 1 second. Yeah, just a minute.
All right.
There's someone calling. I'll be back.
Sure. So Karoon, what's your take for this game and your prediction?
Okay. My take for this game is Wolves win 1-0.
Wolves 1-0, same as Aekavin.
Yep.
Once. For me, I feel like Wolves is gonna win, but Brighton, they've been playing their best game. I've seen they've created so many chances, even though they lose. I feel like they will get a goal, even if Wolves is gonna win.
Yeah.
For me, my prediction is gonna be not be a goal scoring game, but BTTS. I think it's going to be
It's-
2-1. BTTS for me, 2-1 to Wolves at home.
I'll be back as well then.
So Narit,
So yeah,
what's your take?
I'll just
What's your take
yeah.
for Wolves versus Brighton and your prediction for the game?
So Karoon said Wolves 1-0, or he said
Yes.
2-1.
Aekavin
He said
and Karoon both said 1-0 to Wolves at home.
and for you said 2-1 Wolves.
2-1. Yes.
So all you guys think Wolves will win, and I agree. Wolves are at home. Yeah, we don't know if Pedro Neto is back because he didn't play the last game. They drew in their Black Country derby against West Brom. Oh, the rain in that game was mad.
Yeah.
It was raining heavily in that game. Yeah, Wolves will get the win. Wolves 1-0.
Nice.
Hey, that's
So
what I
1-0
give.
So most
Yep.
of us all
all
agree
of
with
you
the same
guys.
prediction technically.
Same
I'm
as
the only one with
Mr.
2-1.
Karoon and Aekavin. 1-0.
All of us got same prediction then.
Yeah. Just me with the BTTS.
Both teams to score, by the way. That's BTTS.
Yes. I don't know how we know that. Who told us about that? I wonder.
I don't know as well. I can just see the one guy who's just asked that question.
I think it was
I think-
Unheard. Shout out Unheard.
Oh, it was Unheard, not you. I thought it was you.
Yeah, Unheard, Karoon's
So-
cousin
so-
brother,
Yeah.
another
Saran's
United
Dave.
fan. Yep. Saran's Dave.
Wait, you know him?
Yeah, we graduated together in St. Andrews.
Nice.
Oh right, yeah, right.
Nice.
And I wanted to ask you, how do you know my cousin brother again, Nihal? Because I saw when he went live, you were there as well on chat.
Oh no. Me and him we've been friends for a long time already.
Nice.
Like I know him through his through my friend. He's also friends with Nehal.
Oh,
so
because he's my Masi's son.
We met
so.
we met in Singapore as well for the United thing.
Oh yeah, he went for the friendly game, right?
Yeah,
Preseason.
I was there too. So I spoke to him about it.
Singapore
we
or
saw him-
Malaysia?
Singapore.
Oh.
We beat
Wait,
Inter Milan 1-0.
I went to the Malaysia.
Yeah. And he loves J Links, by the way.
He was in his story as well, actually.
Yeah. He posted
yeah, the
also like
Snapchat.
and I sent it to
Yeah.
all of my friends. Like, look at my brother.
Yeah.
He was on Lingard's
But
story,
but we call every night. Me and Nihal, we call every day almost.
nice. I love that guy, man. My brother, big up Nihal in Manchester right now.
Bring him on sometime.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
And
100%,
he
bro.
he was the one that day sending me live footage,
Yeah.
probably to you as well, on his Instagram as well, of the protest, man. Big up again, little brother.
Our field correspondent.
We might hire him.
Agent.
Yup. All right, we move. Your
Let's
game,
move on to
Villa Park.
United game. Yeah, Aston Villa versus Man United.
Alright.
All right. I'm gonna start this game with our special guest, Aekavin. What's your prediction and take on the game?
So the Mighty Red Devils, Manchester United. You know, I love Aston Villa as a football club as well. Like, for me, I have a lot of respect for Villa. Great club, great history, fantastic tradition, fans, amazing. Best team in
Yeah.
Birmingham by far.
Great
Best team in the
stadium.
Midlands. Yeah, they asked to host the Champions League final, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of that,
Yup. Like 8,000 fans or something.
Yeah.
Was it?
8,000.
but since
Same
I
as-
guess since it's
Same
England, I
as
think Wembley should
same
have
as
hosted it.
Carabao.
I think Wembley should have hosted it, but yeah. Anyways, United,
Wembley's too big for.
we've been pretty on and off in recent times. We're on a win streak, but then again, our results have been inconsistent, because we're getting a lot of draws. We're getting, we're dropping points. But this game, I can see us winning. I'll go with 2-0 United win
Nice.
or 2-1 because we tend to concede goals pretty easily at the back. We're a bit shaky, so I think it could we'll get 2 goals, but it's either a 2-0 or 2-1. I think 2-1 possibly.
Yeah, they
I'll
could
stick
get
with
a
2-1.
goal with their team. All right. Karoon, what's your take and prediction?
1-2.
1-2. So you see both teams to score.
Yep, and I see us winning. Because it's at Villa Park, right?
Yeah.
Villa Park.
Villa
On our
Park.
away record, it's been pretty good this
Fantastic.
season.
Yeah. And with our away form as well going on in the league.
If they were giving trophies for away form,
1 trophy.
but they don't give
Yeah.
us
No, actually,
trophies.
City are actually on top of the away table
So we don't even get
by-
that trophy, huh?
by 5 points.
Yeah.
No
We
trophy.
should. We also deserve a trophy for almost 4 years unbeaten at Anfield, man. Where is that trophy, man?
Yeah.
But yeah, you
No,
guys
you
have
got
the
you got a Rio
It's
trophy.
unbeaten.
You got the
Burnley
Premier
took
Premier
League.
League, right?
Burnley took
What
it
did we
back.
get? You got the Premier League, bro. We can't get the
Yeah.
FA
Burnley
Cup.
took it back with them, didn't they?
Yup.
Narrate, what's your take and prediction for the game?
I mean,
And
you guys
United?
said it all. I was just gonna say one thing. I was just gonna say away form and leave it like that. I know away form doesn't mean like it's all wins. Of course, there were draws like the Leeds game and stuff. Obviously, you guys did play in the Prem last game against us, postponed, but you guys are playing tonight, so it's not like you got the rest that long, Thursday and then Sunday, and we're still gonna talk about Tuesday
Yeah.
and then Thursday.
Yeah.
We're gonna, damn, it's like a United preview show. Literally started with the protests and Glazers, and now predicting 3 games for United. Talking about Roma tonight, that's 4, by the way.
So much
But-
happening.
Thank God we don't have to predict the Roma one because the video will be out tomorrow. Even though we did kind of predict that for fun.
Yeah.
I agree with Karoon. I don't think Jack Grealish is back. I think he'll be back for Euros maybe, but the season I think he's done. He's on the same boat as Declan Rice and Henderson, trying to be back fit for this Euro this summer. I'm saying, yep, 1-2. United with the way form. No way they're
1-2,
losing that.
true.
United tonight, I know they're not resting as much, but they might rotate on Sunday, knowing that they have to play the bigger team at home against Leicester on Tuesday, and
What
then
we
there's
could do
Liverpool
is-
at home. But I see you guys winning it 2-1.
What we could do is could go up to halftime and then make 4 subs at once, and then rotate for
And
Sunday.
do what we have always been doing. change in the
Yeah.
second half.
But so sadly,
Yeah,
the
much
Premier
better.
you can't do.
We're second half FC basically.
You can't make 4 subs though unless it's a concussion sub, right? Emergency sub in the Prem. So it's
Yeah.
only 3.
See, Man
Three,
U is
four
There's only
lucky.
3.
United is lucky though, because there's one player that always has concussion and he plays at the back. You know, Harry
Big
Maguire.
buy.
No, Harry Maguire. He's always got a concussion. Everyone
The
knows.
wire of the fridge always breaks, man.
We need
You don't.
Bailly
You
to
don't
get more
play.
games.
You don't play defense.
And by
like that.
playing tonight means obviously he's not playing
Yeah.
Sunday anyways. But yeah.
'Cause you're gonna get injured
He
again.
could play again. He could feature against Leicester though, knowing that
Yup,
might have
yup.
to rotate for Liverpool.
Bio, he will be
We
free for a
really
few
need
games and
to
then he'll
rotate
get in.
heavily in these next 4 games.
Yep.
For me, I'm gonna
There's
go
no-
with
no
Aekavin's
opportunity.
prediction, man. I think it's gonna be a clean sheet for United away
I
from
went for
home.
2-1
Yeah.
actually.
Oh, you went with 2-1,
I
but you said
Yeah,
2-0
I
or 2-1.
changed
All right,
it to 2-1
so
because you always
So-
I'll be
concede.
the one. I'll be the only one going with the clean sheet then. I think 2-0
So
for Man
me,
United.
Aekavin, and Karoon, we all said 1-2.
Yeah. For me, 0-2, 0-2 for me.
Clean sheet for
clean sheet.
United. We move.
0-2.
David Moyes against his old team. The Hammers up against
Yup.
the Toffees.
Toffees and the Hammers.
Liverpool fans, we need West Ham to lose or at
Every
least
time
a
this
draw.
game comes up, I always remember playing this FIFA game in Bundit. Me, Narit versus Karoon and
And the City
his
fan. The
City fam.
The
No, we-
one City fan.
This
Hey, I
game
love you
went
too.
the
And you guys beat us every time or something, and we never beat you when we
And-
played
and-
this
and we-
game.
and the-
it was towards the
I
end.
remember
that
Just
you
for
guys
people
started
to
winning.
understand, right? Everton, West Ham, because we don't want the top 6, and we don't really
Yeah.
count
We
Spurs,
wanted a
Arsenal.
balanced
But
team, not from the top 6.
but after that,
at
it
that
was
time.
like if you look at West Ham team and Everton team, they're quite balanced. So
Yeah.
that's why that was
Yes,
like our
yeah.
go-to FIFA game.
Yeah.
If we're talking about a mid-table like
Yeah.
fixture to play.
For this game, I'm gonna
Don't
start
you
with
guys need-
Karoon.
Don't you guys need a draw? Because
For Liverpool, yup. Because if Everton win,
but-
that's bad
no.
as well. They have a game in hand with it. or no?
if Everton win and you guys don't win, then that'll be
That's the thing.
like, yeah. So you guys, I
And-
think a draw will be better.
And bro, this season is already bad enough. I cannot let Everton finish above us. Okay, that ain't
Come on,
happening.
Everton.
That's one more thing.
So like J Links, man, come on, but don't win it as well. It's just a draw. But yeah, Mav was going first.
All right, I'm gonna
What was your
start off
prediction?
with Karoon for this
Karoon?
game. Yeah,
Karoon says 1-1.
from the homework. All right.
Yes.
Yup, I would love that.
Narit, what's your prediction for this game?
Everton just lost at home to Villa. And by the way, off air, I predicted Villa 2-1. I got that right. Remember, Karoon? But
Come on,
when it-
Villa.
but in the game, I said Everton 2-1
Yeah.
for the
I remember
forfeit
that.
thing. But Everton, they just lost at home. Now they're playing away to West Ham. West Ham just won away at Burnley. Oof. You guys know my classic score 2-2
Mhm.
Oh wow.
when it comes to two teams in like around the same level, same
Yeah.
standards, kind of the same form-ish.
Yeah.
West Ham just slightly better, I guess.
All right, Equin, what's your prediction?
Two overachieving teams this season, in my opinion. Because Everton, they don't often finish very high, and this
Yep.
season they're aiming for Europe. West Ham are in the best position in their history.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
No
I
doubt.
think
If they make
West
Champions
Ham-
League, man.
don't.
Oh, wow.
But I think West Ham might need us to win the Europa League, so they get Champions League as well. I think is that rule still there?
So
Yeah,
to get
if
the
the-
The thing
for
is,
I don't for the 5th place, right? For the 5th place
Yeah,
to take it.
I've been listening to all these podcasts and stuff of other channels, and even they're all confused because let's say you guys win the Europa League and you're already in the top 4, but that doesn't
Yeah.
open the 5th spot though. That's what I heard. It doesn't open the 5th spot.
I
Because
think
It
they
only
had-
opens
they
if
had-
another team from the
year
outside top
Chelsea
4, I
won the
think.
Champions League, they weren't in the top 4 in the
They
Champions League. That's why they got
Yeah,
between
that's-
extra teams.
That's the thing.
But the
if
fourth
Chelsea
side,
wins the
the fourth place
Champions
got
League,
kicked out or something.
that's the
Like
thing.
when
If
you
Chelsea
when
See,
Newcastle
no, here's the
finished
thing.
above them,
Champions League.
What
Spurs got
about-
kicked out.
No, when Mourinho won the Europa League, we finished second as well, no?
No, we didn't. We finished
We
sixth.
finished sixth,
and
I
then-
think. We finished
then we
sixth that
finished-
season.
So
We finished
it
sixth.
was
That's why the
first.
fifth.
It was
So-
first season of Mourinho that we finished second in.
Like it's a top four, and then the team that wins the Europa,
It
if you're
was
out from the
a
top four, it's
second
5-team
season.
goes. That's for sure. But if
so
you're already
5
in the
teams
top
are
four,
allowed to
though,
go Champions
Yeah, if
League.
you're already in the top four.
so but I found out that it doesn't open a spot for like
Oh, okay.
the fifth place.
But that's
From what
only if
What I've
City
heard.
win the Champions League. Then that allows fifth, I think, because Chelsea are not in the top 4 right now. That's the thing.
Yeah,
And you're only allowed 5 teams maximum.
yeah, five. Only five max.
So West Ham will need Manchester City to win the Champions League in order for, I think, that
I mean,
rule to
there's
stand. I'm not sure.
there's so many like different scenarios, but
Yeah, it's insane, right? In this case,
it-
if Man U wins and City wins, then United are going to the Champions League via the Europa League. City are already going to the Champions League via winning the Champions League, but also
the Champions League
finishing
itself, but
first.
also the first.
But we'll beat them.
Yeah.
But we'll beat them in the Super Cup.
Yeah, for sure,
Yeah,
bro.
and-
That is
and-
no
and-
question.
And I
no
called
question.
this also from before the Super Cup will be Manchester
It's a
Derby.
derby, yeah.
All English final again.
A full
yeah,
English breakfast.
My prediction, I think I'm gonna go with the 2-2 draw.
2-2 draw.
Oh,
I think it'll be a higher scoring because West Ham
Yup,
do
like
score.
me. Love
West
it.
Ham have
2-2.
averaged. West Ham have averaged more than 2 goals a game. I think recently
Yeah.
they
Yup.
and Everton only average around.
Everton are a low
I
scoring
guess
game though.
2
They are a
goals.
low scoring
They,
team.
they
yeah.
do score, but I think this will be tough because Everton did beat West Ham early on the season, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
Mm,
But
maybe.
I think it'll be 2-2 draw.
just like me. Nice.
Though.
And guys,
Me, I think
not to forget, okay? David Moyes against his former club.
yes. Man,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
History and everything.
What a job he's doing with West Ham, though. But I couldn't
He's a
agree
sec-
more when Aekavin said these two are overachieving this season. West Ham with David Moyes, Lingard changing their whole season in the second half of the season with the likes of Fornals, Lanzini's
Yeah.
like not even a part on the bench. Antonio, now he's back
Yeah.
and scored a brace in the last game, I think. And as for Everton, it's only one guy. It's Carlo Ancelotti. That's why they're where they are. So yeah, interesting game. 2-2 for me as well. So yeah, about
One question: Jesse Lingard or Dimitri Payet?
Dimitri Payet.
wait.
Fair enough.
In terms of
West Ham,
as a football in general, or just for West Ham?
just for West Ham.
Lingard, how many? I mean, Payet got how many seasons there? One full season, or was it like two?
One and a
Always
half.
One. One and a half, right?
season.
And
But
Jay
that's
Links,
one
honestly,
season.
just a half. I'm not sure
For
it's
me
too
right now,
early to
Dimitri
judge it,
Payet,
but same.
but Jesse
But
Lingard will
if you give the same amount of time for Lingard, one and a
There
half,
could be Lingard.
I'm saying Lingard will do a better job.
yeah, definitely.
You get what I'm trying to say?
Because
He will do a better
West
job.
Ham, some West Ham fans don't even like Dimitri
would go with
Payet. First of
Lingard.
all,
Exactly.
They
They-
loved him when he
they
was
hate him
scoring
now.
though.
Remember
They
when he
love
was
him. Th-
when he was scoring like
He's a
we've
snake
got
apparently.
Payet, but when he left it was F off Payet. F off Payet. All right, Nawab, your score.
I think there's going to be a winner in this game, and it's going to be West Ham. David Moyes against his old team. For me, my
Oh,
prediction
that-
is 2-1 to West Ham.
You know what? If Chelsea drop points, they would drop points. West Ham wins this. Oh, David Moyes will be flying over the moon, mate.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on.
This is the second time that Moyes is in West Ham, right?
Yeah.
Yup.
Yeah, right.
Yup.
He was in West Ham before. Yeah.
First
He had
time he
two
came,
spells
it
at
was
West
like a
Ham.
flop. Yup.
Yeah.
This time he was actually an interim. Last year he kept them up, and now he's
Yeah.
carrying on
Yeah.
with them.
Yeah. All right, last Sunday
Let's
game.
move on. Yeah,
Karoon,
Arsenal
what was
versus
your
West
what's your
Brom.
prediction for West Ham Everton? I think he hasn't predicted yet, has he?
Oh, yeah, did you?
Have you?
Oh,
have
you said. Oh,
predicted
you
your-
said one. You said one. Oh, you said 1-1, right?
Who, me?
Did you
for
predict?
Everton West Ham.
Yeah, I predicted 1-1. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
And me and Aekavin 2-2.
Yeah.
Nawab
Yeah.
saying West Ham with the win.
Yeah.
2-1, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Just like how-
I went 2-2.
Yup, same as me. 2-2.
Same like that.
Classic score for me when I see two teams with the same abilities and levels.
all right, let's move on to our next game, Arsenal versus West Brom.
Arsenal.
Oh my god.
All right,
Arsenal
Nurit,
versus who again?
what's your prediction?
Sorry, who's first?
Nurit,
Um, you all know me. With Arsenal, I never give them the win. Even last week with Newcastle, I said 1-1, but they they proved me wrong.
What's
They
coming,
won.
Lorette?
They won 2-0. I already called it earlier on the show that they're not going to the finals in the Europa League. They're bottling it tonight. I want a 2-1 for them tonight just for the sake of extra time and then bottle it.
Wow, 24
Um,
minutes.
Yup, we're gonna end the show in 24 minutes. Hopefully for you
you
boys.
gotta do it in 24 minutes.
Arsenal at home. If I'm not wrong, the first time they played West Brom when Allardyce just came in, they won like 4-0.
Yeah,
It was snowing
Arsenal
and
won
Tierney
4-0,
scored
yes.
that beautiful goal with his right foot, where he cut in to his right, curled it. Tierney, the only guy who wasn't even feeling cold at all
Oh yeah,
that day. I remember. They're at home to honestly for me West Ham. They're relegated, just like Fulham. Honestly, right? Like the gap is
Yeah.
too much. Everyone above them, the likes of Brighton, Newcastle, I think that they're all kind of safe.
Yeah.
Arsenal, they're at home. I think. Oh yeah, Oba is already back. If they lose tonight, though, their whole dressing room and all that they'll be feeling all down and all that, being knocked out. Nothing much to play for in the Prem, then just to finish the top 10 somehow. But if they win tonight, that'll motivate them a bit. Regardless of whatever the result is tonight, I think it's West Brom. Arsenal wins it 3 2-0 Arsenal.
20 Arsenal. All right.
Damn.
Karoon,
So close
what's your
saying
pick?
3, man. Last time they won 3 or 4, I think. 4.
My homework literally says 2-0.
You copied my
Uh,
homework. I'm kidding. I don't even have homework, bro.
How about you, Aekavin?
No, we can go first this time, actually.
All right. I'm gonna go first, and I think
Arsenal
it's going to
fan.
be I think it's gonna be a draw, 1-1.
City fan.
I was gonna say 2-0 Arsenal,
Huh?
but I want to be a bit controversial here. I know
Ooh, Big Sam.
usually Big Sam always does it, but this season he looks like he's gonna go down. So I think just resign so you don't lose the record.
I said this in the last episode.
Yeah.
Resign
He
now.
should resign so you don't lose the record.
Resign
I
now.
said in the
But
last. I said in the
I
last
wanna
show.
say-
Exactly.
I want to say it. I think I'm going to. I'm going to go 2-1 West Brom.
Woohoo!
I feel like it's gonna happen.
And I'm saying
Arsenal have not been clinical.
And I'm
Arsenal
saying
have not
Arsenal.
been clinical in the Premier
Arsenal
League.
with the red card as well for me.
Even with
to add to your
Aubameyang, they've not been
prediction.
clinical in the Premier League. They've lost to bottom half side so easily. I think West Brom could do it, but
And they've been losing at home as well to bottom sides.
Yeah.
you know?
exactly they've been losing to like
And recently they almost lost to Fulham until last second.
Yeah.
they lost to Aston Villa 3-0, just to mention.
Yeah, they lost to like a lot at home. I think they lost to Everton.
My Aston Villa.
Your Aston Villa.
They lost to Everton 1-0. Remember with that own goal, Leno against Everton, they lost at home as well.
That was so
yeah.
unfortunate.
Oh
though.
yeah.
That
The
was very
Richarlison
Richarlison
shot.
stuff, right?
And even that, I call it that Arsenal would bottle that game.
Yeah.
But yeah, who's left?
They lost
Nawab
12
or-
games this season. Just saying. 12 games.
Arsenal, they lost more than they've won, right? Or
Yeah, I think so. 12. They lost 12. They must have drawn some.
bro, if I'm not wrong, they won
Yeah.
around the same amount as Leeds or something.
So bad. They're so
Shambles.
bad. They're so
Awful.
bad. Awful.
Cro-
Shivak, like, sorry.
But Arsenal, I'm interested to see our protest tonight. Probably going
Yeah.
on right now. Cronky out, by the way.
Bro, they'll bottle the protests as well. That's what they do.
I think they're protesting right now because the game's about to start in 20 minutes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Unless they're not, because they bottled it. They forgot. They was oh shit, today? I thought it was Wednesday.
Bro, and you guys know which game I'm watching. You guys United fans, so of course you'll watch United
Yeah.
and chilling and just sit back, relax.
You're gonna
6-2.
watch Arsenal, right?
I'll watch Arsenal because it means it's their biggest game of the season.
It means more, right? Yeah, I
Yeah.
understand.
Literally. And I'm gonna open my laptop, the TV will be the game. Laptop will be literally just AFTV. Watch along.
Oh yeah. I always watch. I always watch
Yup.
along, but I can't because I have to open. I have to use my
I
I have to
won't be
put the
doing
stream on
this
my
tonight.
Oh yeah, that's Ty.
TV.
Ty.
He won't be
Ty.
doing this tonight. Shout out Ty.
Sir Ty wore
Shout us
headphones,
back,
Mr.
Ty.
Headphones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Headphones.
broke his headphones.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he got new ones though.
Yeah, from the club shop, right?
Yeah, from the armory.
All right, guys, let's move on. Your game starting
Move
soon in
on
20.
to Monday Night Football.
I
Fulham
think we should
versus
just
Burnley.
get
Sorry,
straight to the
Naval.
fun.
What do you say for Arsenal West Brom again?
He said
He didn't
1-1.
say.
Say 1-1.
Oh, he
He
did.
said
did.
1-1.
One,
Yeah.
one,
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a draw.
But I mean, Aekavin said West Brom 2-1, and I see that happening as well.
Realistically, 2-0 Arsenal, but I want to say 2-1 West Brom just for the bands.
Yeah.
For some reason, my homework is only till the next game. So that means the other games are all double game weeks, right? After this one.
Yup.
Yeah.
Yup.
So
yup,
up
yup.
until United Liverpool, that's
Yup, 15 games in total.
yeah.
All right, let's.
The next game is Fulham versus Burnley, Monday Night Football.
16.
Burnley.
16
A
games.
boring Monday night. Nawab,
Yeah.
you go first as the host of today.
All right. Boring Monday Night Football, but Burnley is gonna score, I'm sure.
Burnley.
I think it's
Burnley have been
Burnley's gonna
scoring a
win.
lot lately.
Chris
Yeah.
Wood
Yeah.
on
Their
form,
wood, man. Their wood's been going good.
but they couldn't beat West Ham last game for me,
Yeah.
man. 2-1. Wood scored the penalty as well.
Yep.
Opening goal.
Then Antonio
Chris
decided
Wood,
to
man,
call
on
game.
fire.
He is
Antonio
fire.
Brace.
For me, I think
Fantasy
Burnley
Premier
is
League.
gonna win 3-0 away from home.
Who?
I think they're gonna have a big goal scoring game again.
I mean, I don't blame you for that.
I know
I
Fulham
really
kind of
don't.
relegated, but oof.
Not
Chelsea
really.
only beat them 2 last
No
game.
fight.
Not
Scott
really
Parker.
relegated. They're 9
No
points
fight.
off the relegate. They're 9 points away from surviving, but they're not going to survive, are
Yeah.
they?
Yeah, they're out.
No one
For
so
me.
we already know the team's
We
relegated.
already know, yeah. Literally right now, it's just the top 4, which is
Yeah.
honestly not even Liverpool in the
Yeah.
race. It's Chelsea and West Ham. Leicester all secured third, man. It's Chelsea, West Ham. Liverpool out, Spurs out, Everton out. Done. Welcome to
Let's move
European
on.
Conference League. FSGL.
There's always chance, bro. There's always a chance.
You'll be in it with Arsenal. Don't worry. You're not
There's still
alone.
3 more
Arsenal
games
are
to
there
go.
too. And
All
Everton
right,
could be in there
Aekavin,
as
what's
well.
your prediction for the game?
2-1 Fulham. I don't have much to say
Fulham.
about this. I'm going to
At
go straight
home.
and say 2-1 Fulham. Yeah.
Karoon, what's your prediction for the game?
I can't say
What?
Burnley stealing this, but I think Fulham 2-1.
I feel
For
like
me,
they'll take away the win away from home.
Fulham 1, Burnley 1.
Oh,
Burnley.
boring
Burnley.
drag game.
Yeah. Never
Guess
Uh,
what? I'll
Nerd.
make it even more boring than that. Goalless draw 0-0.
Okay.
Oh,
And I'm
Yeah,
only saying that
very
because
interesting game.
I think if you ask me who's most likely to win, I say the home side Fulham, even though they're kind of relegated, but they have a decent team. Scott Parker, like I said, he knows what he's doing. Burnley, yes, they've been on form, but I mean they lost to West Ham last game. But Fulham at home, I see them winning like 2-1, 1-0, but just for the sake of no one has said 0-0 as yet so far. It's a Monday night, no one's gonna watch
Yeah.
0-0.
Actually, Narid, me and you might watch. As
Because we
usual.
will be up, but like
Yeah, we'll watch.
but it could be series or FIFA instead, mate.
For me, I love a Burnley game. Honestly.
Oh, Monday night. Yeah, I gotta see this work Tuesday morning or not.
The feeling after we beat Burnley at Old Trafford for so many years, that was good, isn't
Yeah.
it? Like we finally beat Burnley at Old Trafford
Yeah,
after
yeah.
so many years.
Yeah.
They always came and got a point. It's
Yeah.
so
Like
annoying.
I remember
The way they sit
Ashley
back,
Barnes, man.
the way they sit back.
Bro,
is
let's
just,
not even talk about Burnley, man. Ended our home running streak, man. From fortress to like
Nah, bro, don't worry.
I won't even say it.
I feel your pain. They beat us last year.
Yeah, Sean Dyke, man. All right, boys, let's move.
Our next game, Tuesday night, Manchester United versus Leicester.
It's back to you guys now, and it's a big
Yeah.
game.
And not
What is this?
not
Second,
Manchester
second,
United.
Perfect show to come on.
second against third.
Perfect show to
Right.
come on. Predicting many United games today.
Yeah.
Yeah, and shout out Aekavin again for reaching out to us. Second guy on our list. perfect show for him. Talked about the protests, talked about Glazers, passionate fan as I know him. And
Thanks.
yeah, he gets to predict basically all four if you count the Roma game tonight.
Yeah.
It
I
starts at
just gave it in.
yeah,
It
it
wasn't
starts
necessary,
at
but I just gave it
15,
in.
boys. So let's make this quick. I know it's United, but yeah. This
Yeah,
time, let
15
me
more
let me
minutes
ask you
until the
guys
game
this.
starts.
It's your
So-
game again, so no, I'll start you again.
So
At home
for
to
me,
Leicester.
United, they're gonna have to rotate again because again we have a
Yeah.
game against Villa on Sunday. We're gonna have to mix the team quite a lot in prep for Liverpool because for me the Liverpool game means a lot to me. Like as a United fan, it always means a lot. No matter
Yep.
if the game
Yeah.
even if the season's over, that game will always
Yeah.
mean everything to
And
me.
like form goes out the window, doesn't matter where they
Exactly.
are in the league table.
You always got to
Doesn't matter.
be prepared for the game, and you cannot afford any injuries at this point because Liverpool again form all goes out the window like Naris just said. I'm gonna go with 2-1 United again because we tend to concede and at home we've conceded very easy goals this season. So I don't think Leicester will not be coming to Old Trafford playing easy. They've got players that can finish when the ball's put on the plate for them. I think Leicester will come and put up a good fight, but I think United will just edge the win 2-1.
Yeah, I agree I agree with you on that. My prediction for this game is gonna be 3-1 to United. Feel like we're gonna score, but they're still gonna get a goal at least. All right, Karoon, what's your
For
prediction?
me, it's 2-0. Us.
2-0. Nice clean sheet.
Yep.
Maguire to be happy. Fridge to
The
be
sheets will be clean.
empty. All right. Nuri, what's your prediction for the game?
You know what? Man, it's so tough because you guys are playing tonight, even though you guys are in the finals pretty much. You guys are playing Villa at Villa Park. Probably gonna rotate there. And this is a game that you will rotate because like Aekavin said, Liverpool means more. I don't look at this as fighting for a second spot runners up because Leicester, I think Brendan Rodgers more concerned and worried about just securing top 3 UCL spot. Looking at the table right now, if they beat you guys, they'll be behind you guys by a point, but they'll play more until you play us to make it 34. I mean, you'll be 35 by then for both. So right now they played one game more than you guys, but they're 4 points behind. I don't think they're thinking about second place. They just want to like secure the 3rd spot, and I think they will. It's between Chelsea and West Ham, as I said. But you guys at home, obviously start the season not the best form at home. It's all about away. Recently at home, you guys been winning. I think the last time you guys lost at home was Sheffield United, I think 2-1.
Yeah,
like in the Prem. And not to forget, Leicester was the first team to break a record for away domestically in the FA
domestically, yeah.
Cup. It's at Old Trafford, and just because you guys are playing so much games and there's Liverpool to look forward to, that's the only, and it's on an away game. It's the only reason why I'll say 1-1.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the only reason because you guys are playing
I
today,
can see it
Sunday,
being a draw
Tuesday,
as well.
Thursday. So
No,
yeah,
it's a fair
I
score
can't
though,
lie.
against a decent team.
I can't lie. I also
Yeah.
see this being a draw, but I just think that just to be optimistic, I think United will edge it.
Yeah.
Moving on, and
Yeah,
no,
let's
what's
move
your
on.
prediction, by the way?
We have like mine. I think I
Yeah,
already
what's your
gave
prediction?
3-1.
3-1.
What was it,
3-1
2-1?
United, right?
3-1
Yeah.
United.
I gave it right after
Same
you.
here.
All right,
Southampton, Crystal
11
Palace.
minutes more
Yep.
until
On the
game
same
starts.
night, Southampton Palace.
Yeah, next game Southampton versus Palace.
Let's just
I think
make
this
this
is a
quick.
rematch game or something. It's from round 32.
Nothing to really play
I'm not
for,
wrong.
man. These two.
All right, I'm gonna start off with Karoon. What's your prediction for the game?
Southampton versus Palace.
Yep.
1-1, man. They both shit. Yeah. 1-1.
I was thinking the same, bro.
Oh no, wait, I was just gonna ask you. You think it's gonna
For
be
me,
1-1?
1-1 as well. So for me,
Yeah.
the same night, Tuesday night, United Leicester 1-1, Southampton
Yeah.
Palace 1-1.
How about you, Ekman?
2-0 Southampton. Even
What?
though Palace are ahead in the table, 2-0
Yeah.
to Southampton.
So
Even though Palace are ahead in the table, I still think Southampton will get the win because it's at St. Mary's anyways. I think this could be one of the last home games
She Adams will
Southampton
get a
have
goal.
this season, so it could be fans could be back maybe. I think for this game, I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, I'm gonna go the 2-0 Southampton win straight up.
Decent.
I'm gonna go with opposite of you. Crystal Palace 2-0 away from home.
Decent.
Not bad.
I feel like Crystal Palace can get it.
The final
Alright.
two rounds of Premier League when the home fans are back is just game week 37, 38, right?
Yeah.
So
I think
so
so.
game week so Southern's second last game before the season ends. It's their last home game against Leeds, 19th of May. So yeah, they'll still be without like fans for this game week at home.
Yeah, but I still think Southampton are gonna win.
But yeah,
2-0.
at St. Mary's, I see them winning as well. But for me, 1-1.
So moving on.
Yeah. Our
Chelsea,
next
Arsenal.
game is the
London
Chelsea
Derby,
Arsenal.
London
Look at the
Derby.
name.
London Derby.
Chelsea versus Arsenal. I'm gonna start off with Arsenal's favorite fan from our channel, Navid. What's your prediction for the game?
Yeah, Arsenal's playing a lot as well, man. Because if you count, because if you count the
Chelsea.
if you count the
Chelsea
Europa tonight,
Away.
London
that's
Derby.
3 games. For you guys are 4, right? For them, it's literally 3 counting the Europa tonight. Because
Yeah.
they have West Brom and then now away at Stamford Bridge. Not to forget, one of the main reasons why Frank Lampard got sacked was when they got battered by Arsenal, I think, in the reverse fixtures, like 3-0
They
or
want to get
something.
revenge.
They won the revenge. Chelsea's form right now, even though they'll just be looking. I mean, if Chelsea lose to City though, this is a must win for them. If West Ham and Liverpool gets the win, they can't just think about Champions League final as yet. Plus, it's a London derby. Arsenal will also step up. They always step up when it's like a derby game, like they do against Spurs. But it's Chelsea's home, I think. Damn. Could be a draw. Chelsea 2-1. Sorry again, Arsenal fans. And yes, you're out tonight. Don't come for me if you go through. Because even if you go through, Man United lifting it, mate. So you can't get Champions League football. If you get Champions League football and we don't, I'm not watching football next season.
Then you have to hope United wins then.
Even if they get Champions League football, you know what? And if we get Europa, I'll wait for them to drop down from the Champions League group stage. We'll meet them there the next season.
You'll probably want us to win the UEL if Arsenal go to the final, right? Because you don't want them to get UCL football.
Exactly.
And since United already qualified, you're gonna want us to win.
Exactly. Like I don't mind Ollie having a silverware, man. Like just give him one. It's fine.
Yeah. Ollie deserves a silverware.
Deserves it as well.
To boost their team.
Man like Bruno and amazing team this season. So yeah, for me, Chelsea nicks it 2-1.
Karoon.
Okay, Karoon.
This is a controversial one.
I see a 1-1 though, honestly, or 2-2 or 0-0.
For me, it's Chelsea 3, Arsenal 0. Absolute
Arsenal fans. Arsenal fans
scoring goals, and Arsenal not scoring one.
Dropping the mic, drop the bottle.
Yep, that's what they deserve. A dropped bottle.
Usually, I would say a 2-2 classic again, but it's Arsenal, so yeah, Chelsea's winning it.
It's Arsenal, bro. And like Chelsea, if you look at their team, they're miles ahead of Arsenal. How a 3-0 would be possible if it wasn't a derby, right? So why just because it's a derby we think 3-0 not possible?
3-0. And in the reverse fixture, I think Arsenal beat them. What was it? 3? No, it wasn't 3-0 actually. Because I remember Tammy getting one in the end, but it was too late to like come back.
It was 3-1.
Oh, and Jorginho missed a penalty, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah. So it was 3-1. It was 3-1 Arsenal. I remember.
Yeah.
So it could have been 4. Right.
All right. So
my prediction is honestly Arsenal. I can see Arsenal getting a result from this game, but knowing the recent form, 3-1 Chelsea. If Arsenal were in good form, I would have gone with the Arsenal win. I would have gone with the Arsenal 2-1 because of what happened last time out. But this is Thomas Tuchel now.
Yeah.
I think Chelsea will get a 3-1 win.
For me, I'm gonna go with you guys as well. I think Chelsea is gonna win it at home, but I think it's gonna be like a 1-0. goal.
Chelsea need this more than Arsenal, to be
All the
honest.
hype
So I
games
guess
for the
Arsenal wouldn't
top
really
teams,
care
it's
much.
either goal
Yep.
scoring or just 1-2 goals. For me, I think
Arsenal,
Chelsea.
if they go through tonight, yeah, even they'll just be thinking about the finals, honestly, against
Yeah.
against you guys. They won't even care about the Chelsea game in the Prem anymore. If they go through tonight.
If
But yeah, next
Next,
Villa against
Thursday night.
Everton.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna start this with Aekavin.
Villa
What's your
against
prediction for the game?
Come on,
Villa
Villa.
against
You know what
Everton.
to do this weekend.
yeah,
I mean, not this
Aekavin-
weekend. I mean,
Aekavin's
again.
second
I mean,
favorite team.
Both teams to
come on,
score.
Villa.
Yeah.
Yeah, same outcome as last time. 2-1 Villa. I think with it being at Villa Park and with Everton's recent form, we're up and down. I think the way Villa won last game in style was honestly just brilliant coaching by the manager. So honestly, I think Villa deserves so much credit for what they've done this season, because to be in the top 10 this season with making these signings is just unbelievable. I'm gonna go with a 2-1 Villa win, as I said.
All right, Karoon, what's your prediction?
Yeah, I literally wrote 2-1.
2-1, nice. Narit?
It's at Villa Park, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yup. All right, boys. Gonna be controversial again, but what Aekavin said, spot on. Villa last season struggling to even survive relegation until the deadline day. This season doing Jack Grealish first half of the season, amazing. You could see after he got injured, they kind of dropped a bit. Ollie Watkins sometimes scoring, sometimes just I don't know. Like and the other guy, Traore, yeah, Bertrand Traore, another amazing player. Barkley
Pep.
starts sometimes. Barkley will be playing his former club, by the way. And the thing is, they just played. And here's the thing: last time I said Everton 2-1 when we were streaming, whichever episode it was, like the second or last was Manchester Derby. I mean, Red War. My bad. And it was Everton Villa in the last game week as well that we predicted, if I'm not wrong, in the last episode. So for that I said Everton 2-1 because they're at home. But off camera I told Karoon, you know what? I see Villa nicking it 2-1. So Premier League is weird this season. Away side getting the win
Yeah.
because there's no fans and all
Out
that.
of nowhere.
So the fact that Villa won 2-1, and that day I did say Calvert Levin was gonna score. I called it
You did.
for
I
my
remember.
fantasy as well. The fact that Villa won 2-1 away, this time I'm going Everton gets the revenge and they win away 2-1 to Everton. So 1-2. Opposite of what you guys said.
Yeah. Did
Because
Nawab give your prediction?
literally last time they played, it was 1-2 to Villa. Now it's 1-2 to Everton.
Yeah,
Away
I
side
haven't
wins
given
again.
yet, no. My prediction for the game, I think Everton's gonna win away from home. I think it's gonna be, I'm gonna go with Karoon's prediction for this. Hey, Narit's prediction, 1-2.
Oh, Jackie Grealish is back soon. We need him back.
Yeah.
First
All right,
minute.
boys. There's 2 minutes left for your game, and there's 2 minutes to talk about our game now. We won't preview the game because, like I said, go watch the preview show with the combined 11. And also, yes, things can change a lot. All right, I'll talk because Nawab's gone for now. But just before we wrap it up, I just want to say, go watch the latest episode number 3, with our combined 11. We previewed everything, and obviously there's a lot that can go on from now till Thursday. So wait for us. We might have a mini show, a mini preview for this. Maybe we'll drop it out on a Wednesday, if possible, just to preview this again. Because who knows, someone gets injured again. Nat Phillips was supposed to be back this last weekend against you guys, the past weekend. What if he gets injured in our next game? But the fact that you guys are playing more than us, because we are just Saturday and then straight Thursday. You guys are tonight, Sunday, Tuesday.
Kelly, my
Yeah.
quick prediction for the United Liverpool game?
It's kickoff for you guys. Everyone just said their score prediction because we already previewed it. We might have another show again for this. Just score right now. Our guest, Mr. Aekavin, before you head off to watch your team play Roma, at home to Liverpool. Be nice, please.
I'll be very nice to you. 2-1 United. That's the nicest
only
it can be.
Only two.
I'll form
take
goes out the
that.
window in these games. I mean,
Yep.
anything can happen. But I think United will get the win.
All right,
Considering how Liverpool have been this season. But yeah,
my
as
two
for-
members
as we
of
really kick
the
off.
channel.
I'm sticking to my guns.
I'm so curious if you guys are sticking to what we said, because like I said, we didn't really discuss this before coming on stream, but whether we stick to the same or not, but I think we're allowed to change it. The fact that it was postponed, now it's a different game week.
Yeah.
There's lots of circumstances that's
changed.
that's going to be part of it now, because you guys have so many games until you play us now again, including tonight
Come on,
and
United.
2 more.
But I'm
So you
sticking
literally,
it.
so we're sticking with what was it before, 1-1?
1-1.
Was it 0-0? 1-1, right? Yep.
1-1.
And in Mr. Aekavin says 2-1 to United, and I don't even disagree because clearly they're on the better form and all that. I know form goes out the window, but
yeah,
let's not talk about Liverpool's defense and how we're not finishing our chances. I mean, our game before United is very important, actually, against Southampton, because if we win that, we know that we're still in it. And if Chelsea drop points, West Ham drop points, then the United game all of a sudden becomes so much more important to us. Like Aekavin said, it doesn't even matter. It's always going to be important as us, for the pride, for the fans, and the banter and all that. But it will mean, last time playing, when you got postponed, I say it was a meaningless game. If I see Chelsea dropping points, West Ham dropping points this time, and we beat Southampton, get the job done, all of a sudden this game will mean a lot as well, even though it's away. But again, I'm sticking to my prediction as well. 1-1 only because it was a 0-0 at Anfield already. Both teams are gonna be like, again, when these two teams plays, we know the outcome. It's always been a draw in the recent years. But this time scoring draw because 1-1 like Old Trafford last season. I see us scoring one first and conceding later, because we can never keep a lead and you guys can always make a comeback. And we'll end it with Mr. Nawab, the host himself, for this game.
Yeah.
Is your prediction changing? Last time you said
I'm gonna go
2-2,
with
if
the
I'm not
same
wrong.
2-2. I'm gonna stay at the same 2-2.
What did you predict? 2-2?
Yep.
Yeah.
So we're all the same basically. No one changed.
Nothing changed. Yeah.
And only Mr.
United,
Aekavin
Liverpool?
giving United the win. Everyone says draw.
Of
Our
course, I
guest
was
is giving his team
win.
the win. Yep. Even usually we do that. Me and Groovy know we always give our team the
Yeah.
win, but I mean, I never
What
give
is
my
your
team
prediction again?
By the way, I gave it a 1-1. I'm not sure if you watched the latest episode, but I literally said this, My honest prediction, we are going to lose 3-1. On that day itself, I wrote in my group of friends on WhatsApp 4-0. I changed to 4-0 United. I don't know why. I just think you guys are going to... Because coming out from the 6-2 Roma game, I was like, whoa, 5 goals in the second half. I was like 4-0. But my honest prediction, United to win. But realistically,
Why you just crashed into Mkhitaryan?
Yeah.
But
That
I'm saying
was a bad
1-1 made the best team win, boys.
You watching right now, Karoon?
Roma, how do you know?
I saw you looking at that. I'm also looking at my phone right now.
All right. My other laptop's beside me. Arsenal opening right now.
Yeah.
Oh
So
shit!
come on, Unai. Come on,
What
Unai.
a save! What
Back
a
I'm
at
gonna
him
put my
right
ritual on, so
Oh my god!
Unai.
What a save by the hair!
Yeah.
All right, boys,
Let's go.
before we sign off, so these guys can go watch their team play, and you guys don't have to just still be watching this for no reason, because we predicted all 15 games. Yes, we're sticking with the same rule. You get the outcome correct. That's 1 point for the result. You get the score correct, 3 points. And apart from that, no points at all. Let's see who has to do the next forfeit.
Wow.
And don't forget to press the like button. Please
Like,
subscribe.
subscribe,
Please
share.
comment. The vibe
Share.
and the show, bro.
And the show host.
All right. So guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and like Navid said. And if there's anything, if you guys want to reach out to us to be our next guest, You guys are
Our
always
email
welcome to
again
contact
will be in the
us.
description. And if you guys know us personally, contact us through our accounts. And again, big up to Aekavin, man. Thanks for reaching out to me.
Thank you for having me on, guys.
You were the
Thanks
second
for-
one to reach
thanks for
out.
coming on
We've
the
got a
show,
couple of more on the list.
My pleasure.
Thank you again. A very,
No
very
problem.
passionate United fan. Yeah, that's it, boys.
Yeah.
Good luck for the game. I mean, Roma's not pulling a 4-0, but let's go, Unai.
They nearly
Peace
scored
out,
twice, by the
boys.
way.
GG
They nearly
and you.
scored twice.
And you know the funny thing is, I always open AFT before the game itself. That's more entertaining.
So
I was
both
gonna
Right,
watch
boys.
AFC, but I couldn't because
Glazers out.
we were doing the show. Yeah, Blazers out.
Peace out. Thanks again, Aekavin.
see you
Cheers.
guys.
No problem. Yeah, cheers. See ya, lads.
Have a good one, guys.
See you, bros.
You too.
Peace out.
Peace
Stay
out,
safe.
guys.
Stay blessed.